Yeah, and it sucks, man. You know, it's like, oh, you connected yours tight, D free.
Moving
Hell
on
yeah.
to our fifth fight of the evening. This will be a welterweight contest, and we have got Crisanto Luciano versus Ryan
Lucio. Lucio.
Lucio. Crisanto Lucio versus Ryan the Lion.
DJ
Thorns.
SA.
I'm excited to
We'll
watch
go ahead and
this
kill the
fight.
music for a second.
Me too. Ryan, the only fight I've seen Ryan look bad in
Hey,
was when
really
he
quick
fought
award.
Keyshawn Davis's brother Kelvin.
I've got
Outside
two
of
to
that,
give out.
he's
One
a tough out for anyone.
should have been a
And
Ring
this is
Girl award.
Ryan the
She
Lion.
is
We saw his
everybody.
brother fight a little
Barbie
bit
movie is
earlier.
out, and she knows
Yeah, it's fine.
Not
Oh,
experienced.
together for the show. Should have been a Ring Girl tonight.
yeah, we got to. Yeah, you gotta be like that.
Here we go.
You know what I mean?
Ryan the Lion's
We got one
record
more to give out.
is 3-11 and 3 with
Yeah.
TKOs.
I try to stay out of the way when you got two people that you deal with, they going at it with each other. I try to play neutral ground
Yeah.
and let them handle it between
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
I'm not picking no sides because I'm cool
Yeah,
with
I don't
both
want
of
to
y'all.
change face. Yeah, I don't like changing face on people, man. You know what I mean? Just try to be me.
Yeah, I done had those a couple of times where I got two friends that's going at it between each other. They like, oh, this person. I'm like, no, I'm not in it. Keep me out of it. I'm cool with both of
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all work that out yourselves.
But I'll stay a lot more quiet when they're beefing, bro. I stay quiet, bro. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean, like pop in. So then the other person be like, oh, you're with this person, or you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm staying quiet. So that's why they haven't seen me lately in their community because they're all fighting, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
And we've got
Yeah, you gotta be like that sometimes.
yeah.
another age gap in this fight where Lucio is 23 years old. The Lion is 30.
I'm always in their community, bro. Like always, bro. Like I'm always pulling up to all their channels, showing support. You know, say what's up to them. And
I think you said
lately, I've been quiet, bro. I just been,
necessarily about the age of the fighters.
I just can't, bro. I gotta stay out of it, bro.
How much work they've gotten done, and it looks like Lucio.
I know so many things happen. I know, Peach.
Going
I
into
know,
going into
This
seventh fight.
is a 4-round fight.
and it happened fast, right before a big fight too.
Yes. Yes.
And it's boxing related though, D free. You know what I'm saying? It's straight
Right.
up a boxing. It's a boxing issue, bro.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean,
And the Lion has made his way into the ring.
maybe they'll come around.
Also,
Yeah.
sporting the Hakeem Olajuwon knee pads, if you will.
Staying neutral is best. Yeah.
I will tell you this: the Schwarzenberg brothers cannot deny their family resemblance. They
Right.
look alike. And El Chigon is what Lucio goes by.
El Chingon. This guy better be Chingon. You know what that means, D free? Means that you're like a badass motherfucker. It's like Angas and Pinas. That means like Casamaro's nickname, the badass of the Philippines.
Out of Maryland.
This guy's name is Chingon.
Oh, out of DC. Okay.
That's why I call Cepeda, bro. I call him El Chingon Camarón because that's his nickname. Camarón is the shrimp.
His father,
And
It
they're
looked like
lions.
it looked like I seen him before.
former undefeated professional, now
I think I seen him before.
serving in the U.S. Army stationed in Washington D.C.
Oh, look, Washington D.C., bro.
I'm excited.
That's
to see this
why.
as well, gentlemen. This is definitely.
That's why I was like saying it looked like I seen him before.
While the
He was in the military. He was stationed at the Pentagon.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say
I forgot who was stationed at the Pentagon. LeVar Cooper was stationed at the Pentagon
a
too.
little bit more thicker than his brother. Yep.
No.
Somebody said all Redskin fans got Gary Russell Jr. beards.
I don't know about Gary Russell fans.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, but you guys in the DMV, bro, you guys rock them beards, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Actually, it's a lot of people that there because a lot of people in Philly rock the same beard. A lot
Yeah,
of those guys,
Philly does.
a lot of those guys in Philly are Muslims though.
Yeah.
It's not overly dramatic.
When you're Muslim, you can't shave like that, bro. That's like your beard is holy, bro.
And facial hair in general. Have you ever been in a fight, Cujo, where they were like, you need to shave or shave it all? Because I'm looking at this, and it's not excessive per
Nah.
se.
You don't even got a shirt off yet, bro.
I remember
Huh.
hearing stories back in the day where,
Take your shirt off.
it was
There you
usually
go.
looked at really close.
Yeah, I don't
He's gonna
think
fight with the shirt on.
about that anymore. I think it's like the longer hair and the dreads. They just make sure they're taped back so they can't hit you or your opponent in the eye.
Because the rumor had it possibly absorb punches.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is rubbing it in somebody's face.
Right.
Yeah, no, I understand, Peach. Hoping that everybody one day can get along.
Round one is underway. El Chicone and Leopard.
El Chingon.
First fighter we've seen in the Leopard.
He better win wearing some leopard shorts, right, G3? With the nickname
Yeah.
Chingon.
Well,
I think he is gonna win. He probably gonna stop this dude. He probably gonna stop this dude.
Yeah, football will be not football.
I do like El Chicone's posture, though. He does seem very calm.
He got a nipple complex.
Dude in the black look like he need to be on daggone what's that daggone backyard brawl?
The redneck
joint?
fighting.
Yeah, the redneck joint. That's what he look like.
Yup. Imagine him fighting a redneck, bro. He would tear their asses up, though, probably.
Yeah, if he was. Oh, nice shot. He caught the dude with a nice shot. 2 nice shots.
Yeah, he did.
And I like it because again, you don't have a lot of time to waste, right? In 4 rounds, you don't have a lot of time to waste.
Me, a 4 and a 10 round is a lot different. I think it was like my 52nd fight. I fought a 4-rounder probably for like 8 years. I'd only fought 10s. It almost killed me.
I'm sure that wore you out. Because you got to start faster.
It was
like a sprint.
Yeah, I came out establishing my jab. I got hit with one body shot, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get outpointed. I ain't going to clip for 4 rounds. Santos said Santos, the more polished of the two.
There's a left hook on what he got in there. Definitely had a chance.
Work out with Jaquan? Want to work out with Jaquan or no?
There seems to be some blood on El Chicone's face. I'm not trying to figure out if it's
Yeah, no, I understand, Peach.
Yeah, because our family believe in that. We believe in the old Egyptian king and queens.
That's a good point. I definitely did not see a punch get in, but there is some.
That's our heritage. We believe in that.
Or it could have been that beard we were just talking about. Ryan see blood right
Is it true, bro? In DC, bro, if you commit a crime, bro, that's like normally a state level crime, you go to federal prison.
What's going on, BC?
You go to federal prison. There ain't no state system there, huh?
Say that again.
When you get in trouble with the law, it's federal and DC.
Majority of it is. Majority of it, not all of it. Majority of it is.
Like domestic violence, is that federal?
Yeah, that's federal. That's a felony. That's a felony.
Oh shit! So you go to federal prison for domestic violence if you're from DC. Wow.
Yeah, if you get convicted, yeah. If you get convicted, majority of it is federal.
A lot of action, kind of tough to assess.
Well, I guess that's kind of good though. Sometimes states worse. I think feds they treat you better though.
I believe I'm going to give that to the red corner. Yeah, just if you're going off clean, effective punching,
BC, what's up, brother?
Shots. I'm not sure he landed too many clean shots. Maybe in that very first exchange, which may be the best punch that Schwartzberg landed opening the round, but other than that,
Brian Corbett in the house.
And you saw a really good hook just on the.
Yeah, the mullet man's gonna walk through the fire.
It's a really good, and there's a straight left. But again, Ryan holding his own.
That's because they're not a state. That's why they ain't got no representatives in Congress. They're not a state.
He's landing shots. I mean,
I think he bloodied his nose just from that jab.
Oh, we're talking about Casamento argument in the Philippines right now, Brian. A division between a big boxing community right now, and we were talking about beards. Guys from the DMV got the same beard, and D Free said that guys from Philly got the same beard. And then we're talking about the feds. It's no imprisonment, state or federal, huh? None of it's good, huh? Facts, BC.
The line.
He's definitely spastic.
Yes.
Hey Brian, you come by the channel. I'll drop a link for you if you want to come up here and chop it up, bro.
Committing with his punches, though.
Yeah, the district. Yeah, because of Egypt. So there's a lot of Egyptian heritage in DC. What's up with the Egyptian heritage you're saying?
No, that's my cousins, the Russells. That's what they like to wear those outfits when they come into the ring.
Oh yeah. MP, what the fuck? Salute. What's up, brother? What's up,
going
MP?
on, MP?
I think it's all just from his nose. He's coming out pretty good.
Yeah, my cousins, they've been wearing those outfits for years now.
Settling in. Don't have a lot of time to say,
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, BC?
What's up, brother?
Just came home from work. You're ready. I came in. I heard D3 said, "Oh yeah, because of Egypt." That's why I said, "Yo, what kind of conversation did I walk in on?"
You said, I said what?
When I came in, you was talking about Egypt.
Oh no, he was talking about the outfits that my
The
cousins
Russells
wear.
wear. Yo, Gary, funny, bro. That little the little interview he just had about Chris Colbert, I was rolling. I said to myself, I said he talked like D Free on a bad day. He was chewing his gum. He was like, "Yeah, because that nigga gonna get his ass beat." I said, "Yo," I said, "Yeah, I get it."
A1, it's changed, bro, right now over there, bro. Best thing you could do is just try to stay out of it, bro. The big division right now, bro.
Very tough fight.
Some of our people are not friends anymore, bro.
What happened?
What basically happened was Casamento had a cutman, and the cutman got replaced. You know what I'm saying? It was like a business decision, I guess.
Right.
And he's part of a group that supports him, and the group didn't like that move, bro, with getting rid of that team member. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the team, half the people were going against Casameto's team now because they didn't like his accusations or his move. You know what he did, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the full details, but I've been really trying to stay neutral because I got homies like hella mad. Something with an attorney too, some money, some shit like that, bro. Just bunch of shit, behind the scenes shit, bro. And the supporters, yeah.
I mean, when you making a lot of money and start to make different decisions, better your career, somebody gonna get left behind and somebody gonna feel bad about it.
Yeah, but you can't turn on. You can't turn inward on like as if that person didn't bless you. That person still blessed you.
It's not that, but it's not that. But say like, okay, I put it this way. Say you're my trainer, and you training me, and then we get to a certain point, or we get to we got you take me so far and then you can't teach me no more. But there's another trainer that can take me a little bit further, and I replace you with him. It's not because I don't like you and I don't have no love for you. It's because you only can take me but so far. So I gotta further my career. Like even with a cut man, yeah, you might got a cut man, but it might be, and he could be a very good cut man, but it might be somebody that's a little bit better than him. Like say I got a cut, and he can get it to a certain point, but he can't stop the bleeding. But he can keep it from going into my eye. But there's another cut man who can stop the bleeding. So I'm like, okay,
Hey,
he's
D-Free, you
better.
probably know the Cutman, bro. He was on Drew Titan's channel with Rachel one time. You don't remember? They were talking about Sean Gibbons. Remember? Drew Titan had a show about Sean Gibbons, and they had a Filipino Cutman. Remember? He
Yeah,
was on the
that
channel.
dude with the blonde hair or yellow hair or whatever it was.
Not yellow hair. That dude. He's the enemy, bro. I guess.
Oh, okay.
He's a hater, bro. He's a hater. That one. But the dude that came on, the Cutman, the one that he was arguing with, you remember? Yeah, that was the Cutman that they got rid of, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, the real issue be that everybody in a fighter's camp has a fighter's mindset too. So it'd be a lot of tension.
Yeah, especially like I said, if it's somebody that's been with you for years, they're gonna be like, "Oh, why you get rid of him? You've been with him this long. You should have just stayed with him." But I mean, like I said, everybody want to better their career. So at times, certain times in your career, you got to make some changes, and so somebody's going to end up getting moved out because you're making changes to better your career. So I understand why they mad, but I also understand why he made the decision that he made. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they eventually they'll come around and get over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you when you really love somebody, even if you take it personal, you don't make it personal. It just is what it is. Like if that person has made a mistake, the only way they can learn is by making that mistake. Let them make that mistake.
Yeah, but see, when you're dealing with the Filipinos, they
loyalty.
They wear their feelings on their sleeves. Like they take shit personal. Like I've been around a few Filipinos, and it's like the smallest thing can be blown out to something very big.
Right. And it's almost like a Mexican lady, bro. Like they like novellas. They like those drama. And they start crying. They'll throw a shoe at the TV because a soap opera. We call them novellas. They got Mexican novellas and good actors. You know what I mean? Real drama shit, bro. People dying, they cry, and you know what I mean? Like it's a real drama show, and it's how it is in the Philippines, man. Like they really, yeah. They're good people. They have the best heart. They have the best heart. But when it's an issue,
I know. I don't know the whole story. I'm just talking about a certain situation. I don't know the whole story. I'm not speaking on that situation.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about different situations.
Peach, I don't know the whole story. I know what I've been hearing and stuff, but that's why I'm trying to stay out of it. Because man, it's like both sides. I got people that I respect, and it sucks, man.
Yeah, I don't get into other people's business because it's not none of mine.
Right. It's less messy. It's less messy when you mind your business.
Yeah.
Hey man, either way, I don't know any of the parties involved, but I hope they sort that shit out. Because what we don't need is no more motherfuckers on this planet.
Yeah, they make videos about each other all day long, bro, and it is bad, bro.
Seriously?
Yeah, fuck yeah. It be like it's like, man, it's hundreds and hundreds of people fighting with each other, bro. Like thousands, bro.
I'm about to say it ain't no hundreds. It's more like thousands.
Because Metal brought about $500,000 to my stream, bro. So we're talking thousands and thousands of people fighting, bro.
That's what I'm about to say. I was here when you was showing that Casemiro fight, and it was like I think at one time you had like 15,000 people in your chat.
Yeah.
I remember that. Hey, man. Still, I hope that they can
It's
handle
coming up. Be free October 12th. It's gonna happen on a Tuesday early in the morning. I called for work off for that day, bro. Because Vince is fighting. My sponsored fighter is fighting. And I got my name on his trunks, bro. So that's pretty tight, man. That's my first fighter that I sponsored. So it's pretty dope.
Dope. Congratulations, bro.
Yeah. He's gonna have a lot of views, bro. That's what's dope too. Vince is popular as fuck, bro. He hangs out with us all the time, bro. But he's real viral right now, bro, in the Philippines, bro. Like he's the man that steals the ring card girl. You know what I'm saying? Then he's got that Mike Tyson style, bro. He's dope.
Yo, what is it gonna be on?
Right here, Fight TV. It's gonna be on Fight TV. It's a $20 pay-per-view, but I'm gonna show the fight. I'm gonna show the fight on the channel.
Oh,
There'll be a $500,000 here that night, bro. It'll be early morning, about 2 in the morning, bro.
Yo, when you have great success when you be streaming these fights, bro, people be showing up.
Yeah. The BKFC on Friday, bro. Friday's gonna get lit, bro. Friday I'm gonna do the BKFC 51, and we got Bruce to 1,000 subs, BC. On last Friday, yeah, we got him 150 more subs. We got him to 1,000.
I was with y'all. I was traveling home.
I'm trying to get to 1,000 my damn self. I think I'm at like 640.
You need on Friday do that stream with me, and then if you don't work, you work, you deliver shit, but
no, I'll be around. I'll be around especially on Friday night.
It's like a Tuesday, bro. Tuesday night, bro. The 12th. So I be doing my live. I do my football live, and then I'm doing this. I mean, I be on other people's lives. Yeah. We're good.
I do all my work. I do during the day. Whenever I'm doing some work, I do during the day. I don't do it at night. And even when I'm doing that, I work for myself, so I'm available to do whatever. I work for myself. I don't work for nobody.
That's why I think
right.
did better in this.
I would clearly say round 1,
How's Paul doing, Pete?
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, but you got to think of those two demonstrative shots over here in this corner that Schwartzberg won when Lucio was back.
Yo, Ernest, you funny, bro.
The guy with the
mullet wearing motherfuckers like this.
Yo, I swear to God, I was looking at it like, yo, this motherfucker got a mullet? He looks like that comedian.
Remember, Cepeda just fought a mullet. Cepeda just fought that mullet, Mexican mullet, remember?
But the thing is, like, a lot of people, like how we wear, how black people wear Caesars, a lot of white people wear mullets. They believe that's their style. I ain't gonna say they believe, that's their style. They like wearing them joints.
Yo, man, tell them niggas that's for the 80s, B.
Yeah.
Fucking Greg the Hammer Valentine had a mullet.
Yeah.
David. Yeah.
Matter of fact, it was a dude the other
oh well, yeah, that all right. That says it all. The title says it all. I mean, business in the front, party in the back. Can't lose with a mullet.
Yeah.
A really tough test, Coach Harris.
No, absolutely.
I always thought that was a dummy ass looking haircut though. My 6th grade teacher had a mullet. I used to tease her about that shit to death.
As a matter of fact, it was a broadcaster on college football that had a mullet. It was a broadcaster on college football that had a mullet. I forgot what game it was. I was sitting there watching that joint this past Saturday. I was just watching it. He had a mullet.
Fuck. Oh man. I'm just thinking of like, what if I'm at a function and there is a person with a mullet in that function? The level of maturity that I will not have is not even funny, bro. I would not be able to help myself but to ask them why they have a mullet. Like I have to hear their reasoning.
BC gonna be mad when he go to the family reunion and one of his cousins got a mullet.
Hey, did you ever see Redneck, bro, BC? But for real, like that's
Yeah,
dead ass their culture, bro. They're not even trying to be funny. That's like their culture, bro. You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying?
I know.
It's a culture shock, bro.
Oh,
That's
My
what.
that should be funny as hell. The
my last kid's
redneck.
mom is white. My last kid's mom is white. I see mullets in her family sometimes, but I've over the years rectified that. I've over the years, like I had to tell her pops, like, yo, man, that's not getting it. That's not hitting. Like you're almost 70, brother. You can't just rock a mullet to no end, man. You have to cut that party out. It's time to be serious all the time. So
I'm
shape it
from a
up, get your little
Mexican
military.
area, and they got this haircut, bro. Yeah, they leave their tail on the back of their hair and
Oh,
make like a rat tail, bro. It'll be all bald, but the tail will be there, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
you talking
I know
about
what you're talking.
Stephen Fulton. Cool boy
yeah.
got one of
Like
those.
then Fulton got that rat tail, yeah, like that, yeah.
Fucking real
No,
fucking
that
coming to
now
America shit.
now that shit was truly from the '80s because I remember I had one in the '80s.
I used to have
The
a flat
shag
top
and
as
shit.
a kid. I had a flat top, bro. Remember those flat tops and shit? Vanilla ice and shit.
I had I had a Gumby with a shag.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I can picture Skywalker right now looking like me, myself, and Irene with the high top. The
His
daggone
pre-military days.
yeah, the
Yeah.
military. I can picture him right now in daggone Ranger school with the daggone high and tight.
Yeah, high and tight, yeah. They used to call it the horseshoe, bro. That horseshoe cut. Yeah,
Oh
Oh
high and
my
hell
tight.
no,
God.
hell
Only
no,
just a little horseshoe.
hell no. My platoon leader had one of those, dog. I said that the first day I seen him with his daggone his hat off. I went into the office. He had his hat off. I'm looking, and he's talking to me, but the whole time I'm staring at his head. I'm not even hearing what he's saying. I'm like, no, the fuck he don't.
My brother sergeant had the high tight. He was a angry little Italian man with the high tight, and I fucked with him all the time. I was stationed with my brother when he was in Carolina. Military life is different, man.
Spence had a
No, that
mullet when he fought Algeria.
no, that wasn't a mullet.
hmm
That's that Texas shag. That's a shag. It's not a mullet. It's a shag.
He had a straight up shag.
That's a shag. That's a shag. They still wear that. They still wear that down in
Yo,
Texas.
that's a shitty haircut, bro. That's like somebody fell asleep on their job.
And probably how it happened. Somebody probably fell asleep on the job. And dude was like, you know what? Leave it like that, dog. Don't nobody else got a haircut like this. Leave it like that.
Mm-mm. The prices of haircuts now is please take all of it off. I stopped going to the barbershop because they get me tight. They try to shape up shit that ain't there. I ain't got no sideburns. Niggas trying to shape up little baby hairs on my cheek. Like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Damn. Shaving up your 5 o'clock shadow.
I am the 5 o'clock shadow. What you talking about?
That is no bull. That nigga.
What you smoking on?
I'm smoking on that darkness pack.
Yeah.
Yo, man. My offensive coordinator knows the blitz is coming. This nigga don't give me no extra blockers. He don't put another tight end in. Yo, what's going on?
Y'all know BC nickname is 1159.
11:59:59.
Yep, 11:59 p.m. That's your nickname.
Hey, man, I take it. As long as I got a nickname, I got a pulse. As long as I got a pulse, I can make it happen. I'm with it.
I know you was mad as shit when niggas used to call you, be like, "Hey, Black Top."
Nah, hell no. Yo, I promise. Growing up in the era that we grew up in, I promise I done heard every black joke there is, bro. I remember when they had the little shit that you could locate your remote control with. It would beep. Niggas was making that noise to me. Like I've been through all of it. I've been through all of it. I've been through all of it, man. That's why I have a good sense of humor. I laugh at it. I think it's funny. That's what our children need. Our children need our generation to come back because they too fucking sensitive. You can't say shit. You can't tell somebody they fucking breath stink. They want to take you to HR. He said my breath stink. Well, it does, nigga.
He said niggas be gluing hair on their head and then shape it up. Got mental illness. No, I remember because my shit is thin on top. And I went to the barber to get a motherfucker a haircut. I was like, look, I want everything down low and just shape it up. Dude was like, we could fix that. I'm like, what you talking about? And he showed me the dude that they was doing in the back. I said, man, I am not getting that shit on my head. I said, dog, that's for females. I'm not getting that shit. I'm like, what the hell? No. I said, do you know how I would look? Everybody know that my hair is thin on top. I come out the daggone barbershop with a head full of hair. They're gonna be like, dog, what the hell you got on your head?
My man got the head tattoo. My man got the hairline tattoo.
Dog, there's a dude, he do pigmentations to make it look like you got hair. They cut your hair down real low, but it's a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a tattoo parlor, they do pigmentation. Mm-hmm. And you make that shit look like you got hair. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I thought about it. And I was like, man, I'm not doing that.
Yo, you know how painful that shit gotta be?
They said it's not painful. They said it's not painful.
They say tattoos don't hurt. Tattoos hurt like a bitch.
No, they don't.
Oh, mine did shit. You should see mine. I have my nipples tatted, all that shit, bro.
Hold up, did you just say your nipples?
Yeah. Look, I got a chest piece, bro. I got a chick shooting a gun out of my chest. She butt naked. Look, she butt naked. Look. There's a old Cholo tattoo, bro.
Yo, deep breathe.
Yeah, she's shooting a guy right there.
I would not have said that out loud.
Yo,
I would have said I got my chest tatted. I would have said.
But my nipples, yeah, bro, my nipples.
Nah, that's a sensitive area, bro. That's a sensitive area. Fuck that.
The neck too. I got my neck, bro. The neck's pretty fucking hard.
Oh shit, man.
My chick hates it, bro. My chick, I got with my chick. I already had, you know what I mean? It's old. She thinks it's an old. My homeboy freestyled that shit, bro, when I was a kid, bro, and he like did up a chick. So I'm gonna have her. She's shooting a gun out of my nipple, bro. Look, it's a bullet, bro. Bro, she got the 3 dots and fucking the teardrop. I got a straight polo tattoo, bro.
I just wouldn't have said the nipple part. I would have been like, man, I got my chest tatted up. I wouldn't have said I got my nipples tatted.
Yo, man.
What's going on, man?
But yeah, tattoos hurt, bro. That shit fucking hurt. My neck and my fucking nipples.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, them shits don't feel good.
What's up? All right. No, I'm talking to my son. My son just came up here.
What else hurts on a tattoo? What's
about to go work out?
Sensitive areas, I guess. The bone. Anywhere there's a bone, I guess, huh?
Oh shit, man. D-Free, you funny, bro.
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't have said that out loud. Even though it is true, I'd have been like, man, I got my chest tatted. I wouldn't have said the nipple part.
Oh yeah.
But I got tattoos on my arm. I got both of my biceps tatted. I got one half a sleeve, and then I got my dog on my forearm. I got my wife's name on the inside of one of my forearms, and I got my ex-wife on the inside of my other forearm. I'm about to get my ex-wife covered up though. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna get to cover it up.
I got everything to where I can cover it except for my neck, bro. That shit sticks out on my neck a little bit, but I gotta wear kind of a high shirt, like a low shirt. It shows it off now.
I got the this Aries piece on my arm, and the horns come over here by my armpit.
Yeah.
That shit hurt.
Oh yeah.
It's like a
Yeah,
centimeter away from my armpit, man. I ain't even let him finish shading that shit.
No, why would you get under your armpit?
I didn't get under my armpit. It's the way the horns go.
When you get a tattoo, he place it on you and show you where it's gonna go at, and you tell me, yeah, I like that. So you saw that shit
Nah.
was right there by your armpit.
Nah, my man freestyled it.
I'd be like, nigga, you freestyle too close to my underarm.
Well, I mean, I didn't know it was gonna hurt until he started tatting me. The rest of the shit was fine. It was when it got to that spot. That shit was no go.
I wanna get my like the shin, my shins tatted up, but not the actual shin, like the side of my calf on both of my legs. I want to get those, but somebody told me that's a sensitive spot. I'm kind of nervous of getting it done. I know I'm gonna finish getting both of my arms done because I'm gonna get my whole arms covered up with tats. I'm gonna do both of them. Like one side that I got the half a sleeve is a memorial for my father and my stepfather. My father passed away when I was 14, and my stepfather passed away in 2019. And so I got a memorial on my arm for both of them because at first I just had my father's tombstone on my arm. But then when my stepfather passed away, I just went ahead and had them cover up my father's tombstone with a memorial for both of them.
That's dope. My condolences, even though it was a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some angel wings on my back shoulder blade or on my chest. I'm still thinking about doing it. I want the joint. I kind of want the one that Ghost had on Power, but his joint is like it goes from his back, like one side of his back, and the wing comes across and comes over that same side of his chest. So it's like it goes across his back and his chest. But I want the wings on my back.
I want an eagle wing on one side and a dragon wing on the other side.
I don't want no more tats, bro. That's when I was young, bro.
Now I was gonna get the wings on my back, and in the middle of my back, like the wings cover both of my back on both sides of my back, and down the middle, I have all my kids and my grandkids.
Yeah. I never got removal, teach. And salute to Ghost MX.
I got nine kids and 6 grandkids.
Mm.
Have you guys got removal before? Tattoo removal? No. That shit probably hurts, bro. Salute to Still Feathers TV and Ghost MX coming in.
Who these fighting?
This dude looks like the Maras.
Damn, interesting.
Yeah, he do look like dude with the one eye.
10 years of professional experience.
He look like the dude. What's the nigga with the one eye that's on Showtime? He used to box. He wears sunglasses now because his eye. He had that issue with his eye. He had to get surgery on his eye. Mares.
Yeah, Morris. Abner
Mares. Yep.
Abner. I called this nigga some whole other shit.
That's what he looked like. He looked like Abner Mares.
It's the haircut.
Yeah.
And he got on fucking Christmas colors, and this little wild Jamaican nigga jumping in his face already.
Yeah. He got on purple and white with a regular t-shirt. Dog, what the fuck?
He got on a groomsman vest.
Dog, what the fuck do she got on? Dog, she got on some crystal color booty shorts No,
and a pink and purple wig.
what the fuck? No, he better
Oh,
win
Still
it.
Feathers. What's up, brother? Salute, man. Thanks for coming in.
No, she
I
I
know
gonna
who
bet
you
you
are.
she got a lavender wig cap too, D
no,
Free.
he gonna end up losing, dog. He gonna lose the Abner Rares. He
Kilua. What's up, bro?
He said, "Is that Franchon?"
Yeah.
he says that France.
Is that Franchon Cruz?
No, ain't no goddamn no franchise. She know how to dress. She makes all her own clothes. She know how to dress. That ain't that shit.
Does she make her own clothes?
Yeah, franchise made all
Yeah.
make all her own clothes.
She designs all her own stuff. You know that she
Dude,
fought a
she
guy,
could fight,
guys.
bro.
You guys know the story about Alejandro Jimenez? I say Alejandro because it was a he-she that slipped through the cracks of boxing, bro. They don't be checked doing physicals like it had a sex change. Also, and it's on hormones and all that shit. If you look up Alejandra Jimenez, she got banned from boxing, bro. She hasn't even tried to appeal it, try to prove a female. They say she's a guy, man. So Franchon lost to a guy, man. She fought literally a guy in the ring. That's the one that took her wig off and everything. Remember that fight?
Yeah, I remember that.
And
That's why Mauricio Suleiman said he gonna try to have transgender boxing.
That's the first guy on the card.
yeah. Shout out to TWT in the house, man. What's up, brother?
23 KOs. And here's the
You
Good.
want to come up, T? Let me drop a link real quick.
72 fights, you're making a living. He's a throwback. Glenn Zern, pretty powerful. Former world champion. His wife in the corner.
This erratic Jamaican dude looked like he trying to lose.
And daggone Mexican fighting back.
Was a cut mom, not a cut man.
That was some cutesy
Franchon
cutesy
Control,
footwork.
that wig she had that one night wasn't sewed in good. It's because she was fighting a guy, man. Shit.
Look, this Abner Mares
this
looking
is,
dude got the counter right uppercut if he uses it the way he keeps rocking to his right like that.
Hey T, it's Dusty Harrison versus, and then they also got Jerry Forrest. This is a replay on Fight TV. It was a $20 pay-per-view last week. It's free now on Fight TV. And I want to see how Dusty Harrison looked. He fought Tim Witherspoon Jr. before.
You mentioned in the previous 6-round fight, you mentioned the pace is different, right?
Yes, these guys are fighting really exciting.
His name is Glenn Dezern. Pretty sure that woman ain't Franchon.
See, there goes that counter right uppercut I was talking about.
What's
Yeah,
This
Franchon?
black dude
with
is
a
smoking on his powers, son.
nice uppercut.
Are you sure that wasn't Franchon, bro? They said Glenn Dezern. Remember her husband boxes too. Is this her husband or no?
That's Franchon's husband?
Yeah, because her husband boxes, bro.
That's why he just asked, was that Franchon?
Yeah.
You're talking about DeZern, who is, I believe, 35 years old, and Guerrero, who's 34. They've both seen a lot.
Mauricio said Oscar.
This Spanish cat doesn't look like he has a lot of pop on his punches, even though he has good punch selection.
What's going on, 88?
88. Always fight hard.
I doubt Guerrero can show up any tricks.
Oscar gonna show up with the fishnet shirt painted on ours. Salute D Free driving. Salute chat. Bruce.
Yes. What's good?
DeZern is moving forward. He seems to.
Does he have a tattoo of Jesus on his back?
So Ernest Impossible Shields to beat Oscar too. And Wolf was the first one.
Ernesto? He looks pretty game, bro.
So that is Franchon right there.
Sometimes when you say the word
Where?
She's rough looking, bro.
She's in the corner of her husband. Look.
But this is a very tactical round.
I gotta see her face.
She's wearing, yeah, she got that. Right there she is.
Purple wig.
That ain't no franchise.
He does.
That's not French, huh?
Hell no.
You've done a lot in the boxing game. You've done a lot in the
That
boxing
look like it's his mother and father.
Have you ever
Yeah,
imagined
that's what it looked like. That's not franchise.
I wish I would have sparred my ex.
I've seen her at his fights before. I've seen him fight before, and she showed up to his
You
fight.
also mentioned a good thing that
Yeah, but
Well,
that's not her though.
because
that's not her.
when you talk
Whoever
about
she is, I hope she gets a better wig next time.
the gyms that you train in,
That says, yo, that wig is trash, bro.
Oh, I have it on my channel, T. My bad. Put it in the chat already. I'll put another one.
some of the pro ranks.
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned earlier.
My bad. I got the link. I can send it to you on Instagram.
He said she looked like Mary J. Don't shit on Mary J, Ernest. That lady looked like Mary J. Burns, man.
Yeah, I dropped the link in my chat, T. My bad. It's in my chat.
These guys are exchanging body blows. They're exchanging upstairs.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I can't copy it. I'm on my phone.
I love this matchup in regards to. It seems like
I could put it in your chat, but I gotta copy it too. Let me,
Yeah.
but they're both giving and
Yeah, Skywalker, I'm gonna come back because I turned off my headset and now this shit is in my handset and it's super low. So I'm gonna exit and come back in.
okay, for sure, bro. I'm gonna get T in here. I just gotta get the link real quick.
really good work to the bottom from the zone right there to the body.
I put the link in my chat, T, though, but I'm getting it on
That got to the head.
getting it on my plat on the copy and put it in the chat. Oh, there he goes.
Just yelled out something that I thought was really pointed. They said they think that Dessert has a movement advantage. They said he can't move like that. And you're starting to see it kind of show out here.
Let me go to your chat, D3, real quick.
Combination from Guerrero, you can just see that the punches just aren't quite as tight or as compact. I mean, he's certainly a live dog here, but just the technicality and preciseness of the punches is just a different level for Discern.
Discern now getting some uppercuts in, some body work. Here's the thing. Guerrero has a really good guard, but and you see this in a lot of fights where they what you gotta do is just hit something, right? Hit the gloves, hit the body.
Sorry, I had to make a little technical adjustment.
Taking that approach to
With their builds, yeah. You know that there's a chick that I follow, man. She's a Brazilian fighter, and she's beautiful, Victory Dance. But man, because she fights, bro, and all this shit, bro. Like, I don't know if it's like the testosterone, but she sounds like a dude. It's a trip.
But it looks like Dessern is still figuring out that he can hit something. And oftentimes, when you're watching boxing matches, there's a little level of frustration when they're.
I got T and BC coming in.
Good night.
Really good
Yo.
round. After 2 rounds, I'm gonna say, Cujo, that I think I would give both of those rounds to Glenn Dessern.
Oh, handle it. Beautiful savage.
Yo, I'm up now.
I love the way he's fighting. That tight, compact, pressing.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Really attracted to that type.
What's up, T?
Okay. Hey, what we watching? And who's this short NFL job we're looking to?
That's Franchon Cruz Dessern's husband.
Now and again, like you said, a lot of work in that gym. But
They do look like Epic.
This look like men.
What type of work rate?
He looked like F.A. Jogba mixed with Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
This nigga look
Jimmy
140 FA of the dog.
I really felt like we were trying to see if he could step to an angle on him for a left hook underneath. But I mean, I could be reading that wrong. But
He's like F.A. Jabba before he got growth spurt.
He's definitely circling here.
What gym is he out of? Is he out of Headbangers?
He has an aggressive mind. I can tell you that.
Yeah. How you doing? What's up, Tata Domingo? What's up, brother?
Hey,
He looks like he's still fighting it out of his nerves.
The reason I thought that he's got that real high guard, it kind of reminded me of
I'm the friend of Skywalker.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up,
Good.
brother?
I am a boxing fan too.
Have you been watching this? Have you been watching this match here?
thought I sensed a little bit of that
Yeah.
Hunter-esque methodology.
So far, who do you have ahead?
I love
certain
Jimmy Butler.
certain fields, and like you said, just by looking at him, you can kind of see
Right now, it's even.
He has a accurate job.
Yes.
He's jobbing very fast.
Did he say Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Or KSI.
But he doesn't move. He doesn't move his head though, bro.
Yeah, the head movement is not.
If
But
Ernesto had
he
some
job sharp.
crack on him,
But he job sharp.
I agree.
KSI.
ineffective short punching.
My laptop charger's not working, man. I'm trying to plug in my computer for it dies.
I'm really impressed with by Guerrero is, a lot of opponents with this many fights they just come to survive. But I think that's
Oh, it's charging now. Nice. Okay, cool.
of his success is keeping Discern honest here. He's throwing some punches.
AT, this fight card, it happened September 15th in Virginia. It's Dusty Harrison, and it's got Jerry Forrest in the fight card. They were charging like $20 for it, and it just showed up for free.
This after Jerry Forrest fought Big Baby.
Yeah. This is after. This is brand new.
34 wins. So I mean, he's gone the distance quite a few times.
To a casual
Ernesto is punching like he's sparring, bro.
He's winning by job.
I'm getting ready to upload a MMA fight to my page right now as we speak. One that just happened tonight.
Oh, the contender?
Yeah, on the contenders.
Now, very interesting round, I would say, because
I've been the BKFC's been pretty good. They got 51 on
Another
Friday.
round. Another round for Jamie Buckets.
So he's up 2-1.
Lorenzo Hunt double champed up now.
Yeah. He's good, bro. I like the Juggernaut. I seen him live, man, and that's what I kind of blame it on the Juggernaut to turn me into a fan, bro, because when I seen him rise from the dead, bro, against that Richmond, man, yo, that was a trip, bro. He's kind of like the Tyson BKFC.
Yeah.
23 KOs of those 34 wins.
The
number of times he's gone the distance might be another indicator about not coming in to mail it in.
Hey T, who's a good underdog pick, man, for the Canelo fight, man, for betting, man?
I love Canelo.
I mean,
I bet for
you gotta
Canelo.
bet Charlo. You're a gambler, man. You gotta bet Charlo.
He's a way bigger than Charlo.
Charlo's tall though. Domingo, he's taller than Canelo. He's 6 feet tall. But the weight,
the body span,
When you're talking about
yeah,
rounds and you're using
the body build, Canelo is more powerful.
Stockier, yeah.
No. He's not more powerful. He uses his power different. He uses his power like from the bottom because he does not have long arms. Whereas the Charlos, they're long up top, so their power is up top.
If Charlo punches throwing jab, he will win. He uses jab.
He got to stay on his bike though.
Yeah.
He got to stay on the fight because Canelo is a very smart fighter. He's crafty.
Yeah.
Until he got
But
to stay on the bike until the 6th round.
but
Yeah,
but I still love Canelo. Canelo
and
style will win.
he gotta watch those traps that Canelo sets with those lefts to the body, bro.
Yeah.
But if
The
he
bodybuilder of
if
Canelo
he
is
stuff
for
like that,
middleweight.
Canelo is old though. He got old knees, man.
No,
His,
not too old. He can still bang.
yeah, but if he can't move, it won't matter. He has to. I have to see what his mobility is like because he's had that knee injury for a while, and he got a lot of miles on him. He
Yeah,
got a lot
but
of
the
miles
Charlo
on.
problem is how many months Charlo is not active in boxing.
I don't know,
Here,
but ain't
his
nothing
last
wrong with
fight.
his knees.
It's very
Ain't nothing
long.
wrong with his leg.
I'll check it out, Teach. Super lit. Hey, so on Canelo Charlo,
18 months.
if Charlo wins, would you put Charlo above Bud Crawford, Domingo, as pound for pound number
No,
one? Because he's
no.
beating Canelo.
I
He's
would.
beating the best.
I would.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah.
Charlo and Bud will not fight because they are good friends.
No. Oh no, I was talking about if Charlo beats Canelo, will he be pound for pound number one if Charlo beats Canelo? Over because Crawford right
No.
now is pound for pound number one. Crawford, right?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Yes.
I would say yes. I would say yes because he beat a
Pero
much more difficult seasoned opponent.
He's going 2 weight classes above Domingo. He's having to go 2 weight. If he wins, he beats undisputed. Canelo's beat everybody at 168. So if he goes in there and beats him, he's the face of boxing. Canelo, right? Then he would be pound
yeah.
for pound. He'd be a two-time
If
undisputed, 2 times
if
undisputed.
if 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 Charlo beat Dimitri Bivol, he will be the face of boxing.
Yeah,
Charlo
that's
can't beat Bivol.
yeah, that's too big. Yeah.
Either of
Nah,
them could beat Bivol.
nah, because that means Charlo
We
would have
have
to go to 75.
That stepping to the right and that step around.
maybe in a
Nah,
I don't
catchweight,
think
168.
Yeah, maybe meet
that,
at 168.
but
Yeah.
he can't
no.
fight Bivol right away at 168 because he got to fight the winner of Boo Boo and Benavidez.
Yeah, we have Benavides,
He got to fight the winner of that fight because the WBC already mandated it.
but we have.
Yo,
Well, how about Tank Davis and Naoya Inoue?
Either one, both of them actually. Whoever wins, whether it's Charlo or Canelo, they mandated to fight the winner of Demetrius. Demetrius,
Demetrius Bivol,
Andre. I mean, they
yeah,
Andre
man.
mandated to
Andrade.
fight Andre or David Benavidez. Whoever wins that fight,
Yeah, but
they got to
I
fight that or drop the belt.
You could tell he really looked over.
He's
um
ready.
See him looking for it, looking for that.
he gonna be ready. The,
He nailed him right to the
but
right
Spence will maybe moving up too.
and this one might be over. This one might be
Yeah.
over.
154, but they want the rematch at 147. Domingo.
See if he hunts the body again.
Yeah, but there's a rumor that Spence will fight in 154. He
Back
challenges
to the
Bud.
no.
Yeah, but Bud
I'm,
wants him to fight at 147 for the rematch.
he
He
wants
doesn't
to
want
keep
to
his
fight at
No,
belt, bro.
Yeah, Bud changed his mind, I guess, or I don't know.
He wants to keep his belt. If yo people we're so fickle as fans, bro. Like yo, if Sun is going up, if the
yeah,
undisputed at 154 goes up to fight at 168, then that's no longer on the table. So what am I going to 154 for? And everybody's so
yeah.
butthurt, like, oh no, but he should do this and he should do that. Like,
No,
no, you're thinking like a fucking fan. You're not thinking like a business person. What he automatically, if he goes up to 154 and withdraws all of his belts, what does he fight if he's no longer a cash cow. He no longer has any
He ain't
say.
no cash
It's
cow
like,
now. He ain't no cash cow now.
yo, in the regards of he has say, you have to go through him. Everything goes through him. All roads lead through him, no
No,
matter what.
this is the point that I'm making. This is the point. He said he want to. You saying he want to keep the belts. He want to keep the belts. That's why he want to fight at 47 with the
Right,
rematch. He want to fight
right.
the rematch at 47.
No.
But after
Gonna
the
get
fight
stripped.
was over,
Gonna get stripped.
Earl Spence said I want to have the rematch at 54, and he said I hope we can have it at 54. Bud Crawford said, yeah, we can have it at 54 because it was hard for me to make 47. But you
Right.
said he want to keep all the belts. But there's a guy at 47 who's your mandatory right now that wants to fight you at 47, and you said you won't fight him.
Well, I'm glad I saw.
But
But
I mean,
you just tweeted
hold
out.
up.
You just tweeted out that you're walking around at 180 and you want to fight the winner of Charlo versus Canelo. So which one do you want to do? Do you want to fight Earl Spence for all the belts, or fight Earl Spence at 54,
I
or
mean,
fight Jamel Charlo, or
it's as simple
Canelo?
as it's very simple. Like my paperwork says I have to fight this nigga, so that's who I'm gonna fight. But I want to fight that nigga because that's who I want to fight.
But
It's not
he not
complicated at all.
he not getting the Canelo fight. We already know he's not getting the Canelo fight. So
he cannot go to Canelo directly because Bud is many.
he's not getting the Canelo fight
I do agree with
for
you.
two reasons. One is because
Maybe
the
2 years from now, Bud and
number
Canelo.
number one, Canelo is already mandated to fight the winner of David Benavidez and Boo Boo Andrade. Number two, Canelo already said, I get nothing out of fighting Terrence
But
Crawford because it's a lose-lose for me. If I beat him, they're going to say he's too small. If he beat me, I got beat by a little guy. So he said it's a
Yeah.
lose-lose for him. So he don't even want to fight Terrence Crawford. And
How about
like, man, I'm not thinking about that, man.
These co-main events coming up here.
Bud and Turman? That's a good matchup.
it's not Keith Thurman and Bud.
No, what he should fight, if he want to fight at 47 and he want to keep his belts, he need to go fight that goddamn mandatory named Boots. And he's scared to fight that man.
Yeah,
do you like?
I don't think.
it's a good
I don't.
addition to
I
his
don't think.
resume.
I don't
Turman,
think he's
the
scared to
Turman
fight.
fight.
No, do you understand? This man, Bud Crawford, has never defended his belts as an undisputed champion.
He's
There's
about to
Franchon.
defend it
There's
against
Franchon
Harold.
right there. That's Franchon right there.
He will only defend it if Earl Spence agreed to fight at 47. That's the only way he would defend it.
I mean, it only had it for that fight since July, bro.
No, you act like this is the first time he's been undisputed.
No, I mean he had what he had in his mind then. I didn't know that nigga then, and I don't know him now. But if he,
No,
I
but what I'm
mean,
telling you is he never defended undisputed.
yo, listen.
Never.
But there is a method to madness, G Free. If when you get all of the belts, you automatically the mandatory for whoever got the belt in the next weight division.
No, you're not.
What you
No, you're
sitting
not.
around?
No, you're
Yes,
not.
you are.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not.
Yes,
No, you're
you
not.
are.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not. You can petition to become the mandatory. You're not automatically the mandatory. You're not.
All right. So imagine you being my super champion at 140 and me telling you no, you can't fight for that same belt at 147. Like, what do you mean?
That's the same thing that happened to Boo Boo Andrade when he moved up from 60 to 68. He was the WBO super champion, and he had to fight the guy that was already the mandatory. He didn't fight for Canelo for the belt.
Well, that's different though. That's politics of Canelo. That's
No,
not.
it's not. It's if they already mandate somebody, you cannot fight that champion. You have to fight the mandatory to become the champion's mandatory.
Or you could go for one of the other three fucking belts. Like, what do you
You
mean?
cannot, because when they mandated fight, there's no other sanctioning body that's going to oversee the mandatory fight that's already been called.
I understand that. That's if you're going for that. Like if I'm the champion, if I'm the undisputed at this, and there's a mandatory for the WBC, then I'm gonna go for the WBA. Like what do you like? You can't.
Cannot listen what I'm saying. They will not call another mandatory when it's already been a mandatory call for another sanctioning body. They will not call another one. It's already one been called. You have to wait.
I got you. So then wait it is. Either way, it still turns into what we're both saying because, like, well, if the whole thing is I gotta wait, then I'm gonna wait.
So you saying he gonna stay out of the ring for damn near maybe 2 years? Because if Jamel wins, because if Jamel wins, there's a rematch for Canelo versus Jamel, and that's going to happen on Cinco de Mayo. That's going to happen Cinco de Mayo. And then,
there's belts that's not being defended. There's belts that's being vacated.
No, listen what I'm saying.
Yeah. At 154, this belt's being vacated.
Yeah, the belts at 54 is being vacated. He's not trying to fight. He's not trying to fight for those belts. He's trying to fight the winner of Jamel and Canelo. He's not trying to fight. Because if that was the case, he will go fight Tim Tszyu right now. Tim Tszyu is fighting for the WBO belt. He will go fight Tim Tszyu right now if he was fighting for a belt.
Has to deal with the legalities of Spence first. You know, we're getting ahead of ourselves. After that, then we'll see. I guarantee you, I'm right.
No, like I said, if that's only if Spence agree. I'm talking about if Spence don't agree. I'm talking about this is what I'm talking about. If Spence don't agree, if he said no, I'm not fighting you at 47. You can go ahead and keep that. I'm gonna go to 54 and fight at 54. Now he's sitting there with no fight. So you either wait for the winner of Jamel and Charlo, and then the winner of the rematch if Jamel wins, and then you have to wait for them to fight the winner of Demetrius Bivol, David Benavidez and Bubu Andrade. You have to wait. So that's like 2 years to wait for that fight. Or you could go to 54 and fight Tim Tszyu for a title. Or one of the other vacates if Jamel.
By that time, yeah. By that time, he's going to vacate some other belts by that time. And then it's going to be open game.
Actually, he don't have to vacate the belts because if there's a rematch, he could still be the champion for those other 3 sanctioning bodies, and because he might lose to Canelo the next time around, and so he would still be the champion at 54. So he could still hold on to those belts because there's a rematch clause. So he could still hold on to those belts.
So why are they making him drop the WBC now?
Because the WBO want Tim Tszyu to fight for that belt. Tim Tszyu's been the mandatory. Tim Tszyu's been a mandatory for about a year now, but because Jamel was fighting for undisputed, they didn't call Tim Tszyu as the mandatory. He's been the number 1 for like over a year now. So because Jamel was going for undisputed and they got a draw and they went back for undisputed, they had Tim Tszyu just sitting there waiting because the WBO was the next in line. So he's been sitting there waiting, and he was supposed to fight Jamel after that undisputed title happened, but Jamel ended up getting a hand injury. So Jamel's been out for a year. So Tim Tszyu's been sitting there for 2 years waiting to get the shot at the title.
So when Tim Tszyu just beat Harrison, that was to be mandatory?
No, that was Tim Tszyu just sitting there fighting to stay occupied.
Staying busy? Oh, a stay busy fight? Okay.
He was already the mandatory for the WBO. He was just fighting to be to stay occupied. If Tony Harrison would have won, he would have been the mandatory to Jamel.
Seeing the body language of Montez, seeing how he reacts, download that information.
I would have watched that for a third time.
That's why a lot of people wanted Tony Harrison to win, because he would have been a mandatory for Jamel, and it would have been a third time to find out who's actually the better fighter, because they both split 1-1. That's why a lot of people was going for Tony Harrison to win.
Right.
Yo, he was winning that second fight too.
What's up, Chris?
He was winning the second fight. I thought he lost the first fight.
I thought he 7-5'd it.
No, I thought he lost that fight.
General
I
fitness.
thought Jamel edged it out the first fight. I thought he edged it out.
All the adversities
But
I had,
the second fight, he definitely was winning that fight.
yeah, he just got lazy or something.
No,
Stamina shit.
he ain't get lazy. He got caught. He got
Yeah.
caught. He wasn't lazy. He was working, and Jamel just happened to catch his ass. He set him up and caught him with a nice ass shot. And after that, it was curtains. After that,
I thought that Harrison won the first fight because he made Charlo fight his fight. He made him. He was the. He had the ring generalship in that fight. He made Charlo fight his fight, as opposed to Charlo making Harrison fight Charlo's fight.
so
He made Charlo fight Harrison.
you thought Brian Castano won the first fight too?
I did actually. I did. But it is what it is. I'm not a judge, bro. I'm just an observer. I don't get to call the shots. I can feel how I want. I'm just not one of the niggas that's gonna be beating dead horses. You think what you think. I think what I think. That's what it is. Fuck it. The judges thought what they thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go back and look at the Brian Castano fight again. I don't think Brian Castano won. I think it was close. I don't think he won though. So I wasn't mad with the draw because I thought it was close.
I wasn't either.
But
If it would have went any other ways, I would have been cool with it because it was a tight fight. It was a super competitive fight.
Now that you know that your boy is walking around at 180 right now, and say they do fight at 147, and Earl Spence coming in and beat the snot out of him like he did Earl, are y'all gonna say, oh, because he was walking around at 180 trying to fight Jamel and Canelo, and he was weight drained?
I don't make excuses, D. Free. You know this already. I'ma just say what I thought and why I thought that he was gonna win. And if he didn't, fuck it. What am I? At best, I lost some money.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
I know it's gonna be some people out here that's gonna say, "Oh, he was weight drained. He was walking around at 180 trying to fight Jamel and Canelo, and so he was weight drained. Had to come all the way back down to 47. Well, that was his own dumbass fault because he chose to go to 47. Earl wanted to fight at 54.
Hey, listen. The reality of the situation is, even if they fight at 54, Errol don't get his head off the fucking line. He's still gonna get hit. That's the reality of it. But I don't think people are looking at that.
No, he might still get hit. Like I never said him in the rematch that Earl was going to win. I always say that because a lot of people
Earl
say,
will
"Oh, I don't
win
want to see."
in 154.
A lot of people have been saying, "Oh, I don't want to see a rematch. It's going to be the same thing." Now, and all I ever said was that man negotiated for a rematch. He deserved a rematch. If it was Bud Crawford,
Yeah.
Bud Crawford deserved a rematch. He negotiated a rematch. He deserved a rematch.
Earl will win in 154, man. Earl will win because
Errol will not change his deficiencies as a boxer, and he will lose the same way.
I'm not gonna say
because he's so drained in 147.
I'm not gonna say he won't change the issues because I've seen Earl fight a different style other than the style that he fought when he fought Bud the first time.
Spence is very drained in 147. He will win if they have a rematch. Win will win because his body will not drain too much.
I know niggas is really trying to dig up some stuff about this daggone snack program. I was sitting there watching this shit today. Niggas is really trying to dig up some stuff about the snack program.
Hey man, we are inherently skeptical.
And Dusty Harrison got fat, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I just hope no shit come out later because that's gonna really tear Bud's whole career down. It's gonna tear that shit down. Cause right now, he got a nice career. He beat Earl Spence. He became the first time two division undisputed as a male boxer in the 4-belt era. If some shit come out later and that shit gonna look so bad on Bud. But it's some niggas really digging. They really digging.
The top.
But maybe bad. Well,
See,
it's a good fight for Thurman.
Hey,
It's a
back
good
when
matchup,
Yeah, because
and that's a good addition to his resume.
there's some people from Bud Camp that told what that they came out and said why Bud went to the snack program. And I was like, why would you say that if you in his camp?
your
Why
mindset
would
is,
you even say that?
are you,
Like
what are you?
they
What they
literally
say?
they said the reason why Bud went to the snack program was because he knew that Earl Spence was much bigger and much stronger than him. That's what he said. He said Bud said he knows that Earl Spence is much bigger and much stronger than him. So that's why he went to the
Yeah,
snack program. So that I'm
that's
like,
why he
no,
wants a 147.
I'm
That's
like,
why Bud.
There's two
why
dudes
would
in the
you say
fight.
that?
That's
You
straight
you
right
you in this man's camp. Why would you say that?
You notice how he didn't fall in when he took his
That shit
Yeah,
just don't look
I
he
mean,
whether
Bud takes
it's anything behind
advantages
it or not.
of spins.
himself and he cut the angle.
Yeah, whether it's
I
anything
mean, I would
behind
have
it or not, that
interpreted.
just looked bad. It just looked bad.
I would have. I would have interpreted it the same way you said what you said earlier. Like sometimes you just need a different look, bro.
The David
Yeah,
Pinto fight.
Sometimes you just need a different look.
yeah, you do, but
And a lot of what that comes with
it's
experience.
like I said, when you got somebody in your own camp and he's still in his camp, it's not like it was somebody that used to be in his camp. It's somebody that's still in his camp. And you got somebody in there and say, "Oh, I joined the snack program because I know Earl Spence is much bigger and much stronger."
Hmm.
And we all know that Richard Conte came out with the documentary saying he knows how to make steroids undetected. That shit just all that shit put together. It just sounds funny. And like I said, I never put the jacket on Bud because he never tested positive. It just all of that shit put together just sounds funny. And I'm like, no, why would you even come out and say some shit like that when you know everybody is trying to speculate that Bud is using something? Why would you say something like that?
Because they like trolling people and they understand that any publicity is publicity, good or bad. It all creates the same current. It all creates people looking at you. And if that's what your goal is,
I
then
don't
you
want no
accomplish your goal.
I don't want no daggone bad publicity. Put me in a good light. Don't put me in no damn negative light.
You've been calling him pretty.
I mean, the reality is people gonna put you where they want to put you because people are assholes, bro. Like you
Yeah,
don't like Bud don't do nothing. Bud don't do nothing to rub me wrong. He seems like a introvert that could fucking fight. He seems like a nigga that if he wasn't fighting, he'd have the same personality. He seems like a cat that's just like, I'm just about the things I'm about. I just happen to be one of them niggas that can scrap. And everybody ain't meant for TV. Like Keith Thurman is a braggadocious kind of, like you either love him or hate him because he's kind of fucking annoying. Because some of the shit he says, you could tell he's saying it to gaslight and to get clicked. Like I don't like Keith Thurman's personality, bro. Even though I find him greatly amusing, he's the type of dude that I couldn't be his friend. He'd get on my nerves.
Mm.
nah,
Kit
I
is
nah.
was,
a bad
I,
boy.
See, like Bud
But
rubs
maybe
me
he talking
as a
shits in
dude.
camera
Yeah,
only.
Bud rubs me as a dude that's arrogant. Like he just seems like he's very arrogant. I don't know if he is or he ain't. It just that's how he seems to me. Like you got to do things
Maybe
the way
Kit
he
has a
wanted.
good side also.
You got to do things the way he wanted done, or he don't he ain't trying to do it. It got to be done either
but
the
who's
way he
not?
wanted
But
done,
who?
or he not trying to.
What grown man do you know that's not like that?
Me?
Be free. I guarantee you, if you pick me up from the airport, I better not touch the fucking radio in your car. What you
Oh,
talking
I don't
about,
care.
man?
I don't care about that. No,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You can ask Kwee and G5. I'm laid back. I don't. Nothing bothers me. Not, like unless you dealing with you disrespecting my wife and my kids or something like that. Nothing bothers me. I don't get bothered by none of that stuff.
It takes a lot of energy, honestly, to
You
sit
got
there.
Derek James. You got Derek James in your chat, D
No,
free.
how you see me on YouTube always laughing and joking. That's how I am in real life. I'm
Yeah.
always laughing and joking.
Hey,
That's how
D3,
I
you
am.
got Derek James in your chat, bro.
When you're watching a fight on
Oh,
television,
what's going on? What's going on?
let your hands go. It's not
So let's see, sir.
Spence lost to me. Smart Derek James will tell you. I can confirm that Spence got whooped by Black Cat.
stellar return. Three and oh, we're gonna
Got
take it to the
Black Cat. I can confirm this.
Spence got whooped by Black Cat. You got him applause. You like Derek James, Domingo?
Yeah,
Nah,
I like him. Maybe I will follow him.
I just don't like that shit because I don't want to put, like I said it before the fight happened. I don't want nothing to come out and people be like, oh, it was this, it was that. No, I just want to see a good fight. That's how I am. I just want to see a good fight. May the best man
Yeah.
win. If he was better, he was better. Like I said, I never made an excuse. I never made an excuse for Earl because he didn't make no excuses. So if that man ain't make no excuses, I'm not making no excuses for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Bud was just better that night, and that man deserved a rematch, and we'll see how he do in the rematch. I mean, like, I've been around boxing a long time. I done
Because,
seen dudes get their ass whooped and come back in a rematch and whoop their ass.
bro,
So
do you believe
Bad
is
nights, bro.
that boxing is
I mean, like I said, I always bring up Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. Joe Frazier whooped the shit out of Muhammad Ali the first time. The second fight,
but
Muhammad
now
Ali
is
whooped the shit out
boxing
of
is
Joe Frazier.
business. Boxing is business.
at least two more sponsors to read.
Boxing was always business.
No, that's not the
Yeah.
that's not the real
it's
Derek
Are
James.
you are you
That's
tired
not
of
the real
blending
Derek
it with
James.
your
Derek James don't even talk like that.
right.
one-stop shop for business growth and success? Capture new leads with our powerful
Derek James don't even talk
Josh,
like
what
that.
up, kid?
and turn your customers into glowing reviews. Weapon Systems helps to
Oh, salute to Josh Sanders, 86 coming in. And Derek James says, who wants an autograph?
Derek James don't even talk like that. He don't even talk like that. Who
Hell
wants an
no.
autograph?
Somebody, my fan, he said.
seamless integration with Facebook and Google reviews.
Adari, what's up, bro?
Our easy to use
I
mobile
told
app
Adari Pennant, he lives out there where Tyson Fury's at. I told him if he sees Tyson Fury to smack him up because he's a heavyweight.
Oh
Hey,
shit, that was funny.
I agree with that. They need to strip Tyson Fury. I agree with that like a mug.
and elevate your business.
That man don't even want to fight none of the top heavyweights. He want to fight John Jones after this.
Visit our website
That's why I'm rooting for Francis to knock him out. I want Francis to knock his ass out cold.
804-781.
Hey man, you know what? While it may be disrespectful to boxing, and I believe it is, I can't get mad at people's lives and them wanting to provide for themselves beyond their career. It's just you shouldn't hold the belt hostage doing so.
No, you
But
can fight Francis O'Donnell. Go fight as an exhibition like Floyd did. Floyd retired and started fighting exhibitions.
26
right,
2-1.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean you can do it. Just don't be a professional boxer doing it.
Jerry has been training.
You getting millions to fight. No, they just gave that man. They said they was going to give him 70% to fight. What's your face?
Promoted by International Boxing Hall
Usyk.
of Famer Lou
He was going to get 70-30. Usyk said, "Okay, let's do it." That man said, "No, I'm gonna go fight Francis O'Donnell."
in Richmond, Virginia. He's facing
Yeah,
some of the top heavyweights in the industry.
I mean, probably more money in that. Honestly, maybe he understands the business aspect of the racial undertones. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it was more money or not. I know daggone the Saudis was trying to pay for that, and I know the Saudis paid very well.
I know that there's more money in us versus them than us versus us. I know that.
10-year pro.
I don't know what it is, but I know the Saudis was paying for it, and I know the Saudis paid very well.
fireworks
They pay
in
very
the
well.
River City, in the capital,
You can
Richmond,
say
Virginia.
us versus them.
Our main
Them
event
don't
is
nobody
kicking
over
off
here got
very,
more
very
money
shortly.
than them niggas in the Saudi. That royal family is paid
And here we go,
enough
ladies
to
and
buy
gentlemen.
3 United States.
One more sponsor that I want to read off to thank for their support of this event.
No, that's a fact. They got that old money.
Yeah,
More
them
often
niggas
than
is
not,
paid.
homeowners and business owners find themselves dealing with
Turn
hardships
in
of
Frank
losing
Martin
power.
versus Derrick
When
James.
it comes to the electrical side of your home or business, you need someone you can count on. When you want a
Did you see
job
that
done
interview with
the right way by
the
people
ladies?
in credible
With
Yeah,
hands,
Frank
yeah, I saw
Martin?
it. Yeah, I
call
saw it.
SS Electrical
So he
Solutions.
explained his side.
Our SS
You
Electrical
think he
team
was
is
Yeah.
dedicated to
he
delivering
was telling the
quality
truth? You
service,
think?
and in doing so, we have
I
been
don't know
awarded
because
dispatch best
unless
local electrical
they never
company
brought
3
the
years in a
numbers
row.
to Frank
And I want to
Martin,
take this time to
it's
personally
kind of
thank
hard to say
all of their
you
supporters,
didn't know
all
what
of
the
their
money was
customers. Please
if
give
you
them a
agreed
call,
to
see how they can
pull
help
out of
you.
the
800
out of the purse bid.
236
You had somebody had to know what the numbers was.
Electrical
So
Solutions.
whether his team knew or he knew, somebody knew what the numbers was and they agreed to it, and they pulled out of the purse bid. And then when Frank Martin see the numbers and he saw what Shakur was getting paid and he saw what he was getting paid, he was like, nah, this is not enough. After I pay all this, I'm pretty much fighting this man for free.
Yeah, somebody fell asleep at the wheel on that shit.
Yeah, somebody I don't know if they thought, okay, well, he only made 200,000 his last fight, so we giving him $1 million. That's more than he ever made. He should be good with that. I don't know if that's what they
Yo,
was thinking. I don't know.
I don't have to see no paperwork to know that they was trying to lowball that boy.
But I see the
They
thing is,
body language.
I don't know if it was his team because in order for them to pull out of the purse bid, both sides have to agree. That's the only way you can pull out of the
Right,
purse bid. Both sides had to agree. So they had to give them a number for them to say, okay, yeah, that'll work
right.
for them
But
to
when
pull
they
out of the
say
purse
when
bid.
they with the purse bid shit, right? When they say that they agree to terms, do they mean in terms of like oral consent, or do they mean like there is paperwork written up and signed they agree?
No. It
Because
means they
I have to
agree.
understand how they make it.
No,
Like
it just
they
mean
verbally agreed.
it just mean they verbally agree. They agreed to go ahead and negotiate. I mean, to go ahead and go with what agreement they came with. Like, say, okay, me and you going to purse bid. We know, okay,
Like spouse court.
we already know that it's a purse bid set up. We about to go to purse bid, and then your team come to my team and say, hey, look, we don't want to go to purse bid. We'll give you this if you're willing to pull out a purse bid. And your team like, okay, no, that's not enough. Okay, well then fine, we'll give you this. And they say, okay, that'll work. And then they say, okay, now both sides agree. We're gonna go ahead and pull out of the purse bid. And then they write up the contract and send it to you. Then you go to
So
sign. Like
what?
he didn't sign anything
So
yet. He was waiting on the contract. Once the contract came to him and he saw how much he was getting paid, he was like, oh, this not enough.
Yeah.
so just out of curiosity, what makes it like we can't say, all right, yeah, we gonna give you $5 million, and then we pull out the purse bid and we be like, fuck that nigga, let's give him 75,000. What stops them
Not,
from doing that?
nothing.
How would we know any
Not,
different?
nothing stops them from doing that. They can do that. They can do that. But
I
then
mean,
I mean, you gotta put it up there. I mean, your team supposed to come out there and say, hey, look, we agreed to get 3.5 million, and then they turned around and only gave them 1 million. It's up to your team to put that out there.
right? Realistically, just looking at it from the, and I try to be as even as I can. I try not to have one feeling one way or another, but just looking at the personalities of the people involved, it's kind of like, yo, bro, I don't want to sound funny, but like I think Frank Martin's being pretty honest, man. Just
I
by
mean,
the just
he
by the
might be.
last just the last couple of antics that the other young man has pulled off. And I'm not talking about who he is as a fighter. I don't know him personally. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about from what he allows me to see glimpses into his into what I can say his personality looks like to me. Like
No,
I think
yeah,
Frank Martin is being 100 on this one because Son moving crazy. He been moving crazy for a little while, and I just don't say nothing. But he got a lot of real punch that nigga in the face shit with him.
yeah. I mean,
You know,
Frank Martin
like
could
you
could
supposed
be
to be my
could very
man.
well he
I'm,
could very
you
well
gonna
be
come to
telling
my
the truth.
party?
I
You gonna
I
come?
don't know.
You gonna come to my birthday party? You gonna come to my party? And you gonna send me a bottle? Like, cause you my man, and you got VIP'd up in my party, cause you my man, and you come to my party, and you gonna send me a bottle, talking about sign the contract. Meanwhile, there's no fucking contract. Like, and this is not and we know this, and like this is on your. Why doesn't anybody remember these things about his character? Like, yo, this nigga be lying.
No, every,
He a
everybody know
young
about it.
little fucking shit talking ass nigga, man. A little cancer. He a fucking summer baby. He popping shit just for cause he care what people think about him. He care how he's looked at. He putting on a show. He one of them cats. You know what I'm
Actually,
saying?
actually,
Frank,
actually, actually, there was a contract. There was a contract. He says he told Devin Haney to sign a contract. There actually was a contract.
but prior to that, Devin and Bill went to Bob Arum and asked for the fourth fight. There was no such fight
No, but what
available
I'm
for
saying,
Shakur.
what I'm saying is there
This
was
is
a
around that
contract.
same time.
No, what I'm saying is there was a contract, but the thing is, it wasn't Devin that didn't sign. It was Shakur that didn't sign.
Mm. So why? I just don't understand all of the.
But
I don't like none of that.
in the same token, I really don't fault Shakur for not signing because they offered him 25%, and as a mandatory, you're guaranteed 30%. So you selling yourself short for 5%. So I understand what people saying. If he wanted to be undisputed, you take the opportunity. But if you guarantee 30%, why not try to get that extra 5%?
I mean, I don't know. All of that shit is foolishness to me. To me, I look at things like I'm not a shit talker. So I think I would have to be viewed from a different lens than that of a shit talker. To me, a shit talker has to be held accountable at everything that come out their mouth. You
Yeah,
popping shit, you gotta everything you say, we gonna hold you to that shit. So if you pop this shit like I got the best of you every time we fought, then the percentages shouldn't matter because you fitting to be the undisputed champ anyway, nigga.
no, I
So
mean,
sit on it.
no, that I mean, all that I don't even care about the shit talking and all that. I mean, I'm just saying because what the way I do it, I put myself in those shoes. If it was me and I want the fight, I want the fight, and they send me a contract for 25%. I'm like, okay, it's 25%, but I know I'm guaranteed 30%. I'm not gonna sell myself short. I'm gonna try to get the 30%. I want that extra 5%
Me
because
too, but
that extra
I'm
5%,
not gonna make a show.
huh?
There's no reason to make a show. Business is business, and business is always business. And when you handle business behind closed doors, you go
I
to
hear you
you
over
know
there,
that
BC.
you know you're supposed to. Yeah, I'm getting it in. You know you're gonna get 30% legally. So what is there to? I don't have to sit here and be hooting and hollering and talking all this old extra
Yeah,
crumb shit on
yeah, all
for
that.
everybody to watch. I'm gonna handle that, and I'm gonna get my 30%. And we gonna scrap, nigga.
That
I
and
don't
see
I don't
and,
understand all of that.
and see that's the reason why I like Spence as a fighter because he don't
Hmm.
do a lot of that talking. When business is being handled, Spence is quiet. You don't hear shit from Spence when business is being handled. That's why the whole time they were talking about, oh, Spence ain't saying nothing, but we heard Bud Crawford, we see Bernie in the boxing. Spence don't say nothing. He just handle his business. And then when the fight is made, then you hear the talking at the press conference. He don't do all that on social media. Like he was going back and forth with the fans because they was heckling his wife or his baby mother or whatever. but he don't do all that talking on social media. All you saw after he had the fight with Ugas was he was putting out posts of different pictures. Spence wasn't saying nothing. He was just putting different pictures that he's trying to get the fight with Bud Crawford. That's all you saw from him. He wasn't doing no
Yeah.
talking. He was just letting everybody
And
know he's
another
trying to
thing,
get the fight.
people be acting like Bud be just popping shit out of nowhere. Like niggas be asking him stuff, man. It's not
Nah,
unprovoked. They
it's not.
ask him questions. The only thing that's come from him is like after a big fight and he tweets something. But everybody is doing that. They just giving their opinions. That
No,
I don't ever get mad at that. That's
no,
just that's
no.
having an opinion.
The main thing that a lot of people was mad about Bud was the stuff that was coming out of his camp, out of Bernie the boxer's mouth, and out of his camp. That's what a lot of people was mad about. It was some
I
things that
mean,
Bud
no,
was saying,
that's like
but
me getting mad at you for what your brother saying, bro.
no, because Bud said anything that Bernie says, it comes from me. I give him permission to talk on my behalf. So
Right.
when you say that, now it's not just coming from Bernie, it's coming from you because you told everybody that
Nah,
you give. Yes, it does. Because when you tell
he's
somebody
just saying
you
he
get
co-signing all that shit.
no. When you tell somebody it comes from me, they could talk on my behalf. Now I don't look at it as your man just talking shit. I'm looking at it as you talking shit because you said your man talks on your behalf.
I
That's how
mean,
I look at it.
I ain't mad at that, but I'm a little more realistic than that. Like that nigga's still a whole nother nigga. Yeah,
What?
he talking on your behalf, but he still think like him. So
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
still gonna take it
it's
with a
not. It's
grain of
not like.
salt.
But see, the thing is, it's not like Bud never came out and said, "Oh nah, that was just Bernie talking. I didn't mean none of that shit. That I wasn't talking about shit like that. That's just Bernie talking. Because Bernie was he was doing talking real greasy, talking about Spence
Hmm.
family and his personal life and stuff like that. He was doing real greasy. Bud never came out and corrected that. Because if you ain't agree with it and you hear somebody in your camp doing some stuff that you normally wouldn't do, you be like, nah, I'm not going on the man family or nothing like that. I'm not talking about his personal life. I'm just talking about us as boxers. You going to correct that, but that man never corrected it. So a lot of people took it as that came from Bud because he never corrected it. He told everybody that Bernie speaks for him.
I would have to question people's adulthood when just listening to this. It makes me chuckle to myself because I like Bud because his personality to me is a lot like mine. Like he ain't really into talking shit unless you into challenging him. Like if you go sit there and keep challenging a nigga, then he gonna stand on his square. But outside of that, he thinks what he thinks, and it's not gonna change because you're saying something. Like what I think is what I think. You can have your opinion. I'll listen to it. We can have a good back and forth dialogue. I still think what I think at the end of that shit, and you are the same. And like, yo, my man might be talking for me, and this nigga's talking some whole other ludicrous shit than what I think. Yeah, I'm gonna let him because that's my man. And at the end of the day, it's still gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm the one that has to fight, so it doesn't matter what the fuck he's saying.
I mean, I just me personally, I'm not letting nobody talk for me. I talk for myself. I'm a man. If you a man, you a man. I'm not letting nobody talk for me. I can speak for myself. I don't need nobody to cheer me on or have pom poms for me or nothing. I can stand on my own too. I don't even let my wife talk for me unless I'm not gonna be around. I'm like, you go ahead and talk to him. I gotta go handle something. Other than that, I'm talking for myself. I don't let nobody talk for me.
I've let people speak on my behalf, but sometimes my passion is gonna make what I'm saying be misconstrued and shit. And what I really ultimately want is for people to understand what I'm saying. So I might let somebody that speaks a little less direct than me speak to me.
No, I mean it's a difference if you telling them how you feel and they speak it for you because you don't know how to put it in the words correctly. Is another thing when you just tell them, hey, dog, you can speak on my behalf. Whatever you put out there, that's what you put out there. You can speak on my behalf.
I see Bud as a real quiet shit talker. I see him as like a he strikes me as the type of nigga in the basketball game be telling you how you can't guard him, but not talking where everybody can hear him. Just you. You know what I'm saying? He strikes me as that kind of cat and be smiling the whole time. and then start talking shit like I told you wasn't gonna be able to check me, nigga. Like I like a good competitive spirit. I think Spence has the same spirit. I think he just ain't for talking like that. I think he'd rather say quick little slick shit to you. Like your shoes must be untied, something moving slow. Like he strikes me like he pop shit like that. You know what I'm
I don't know. I mean, like I said, he just strikes me as a arrogant dude and a snake. I think a lot of people that's in his camp are snakes.
saying? He don't strike me as a snake, but arrogant. Yeah, I could go for that. He strikes me. He strikes me as a person that is so confident of himself that he comes off as arrogant. But I think it's just from being second guessed. I think when somebody second guess you enough, it is what it is. I see that, and I think the Charlos are way more arrogant. Like when you say arrogant, I think about them niggas. I don't think about Bud. I think Bud is just
No, they say that
confident and he ain't
yeah
gonna talk no shit.
they
Them
arrogant, but
assholes.
they voice their arrogance. Like
They assholes, bro.
Bud. That's why I say Bud remind me more of a snake because he's arrogant, but that nigga don't really talk. He try to catch your ass when you ain't thinking about it. That's what he remind me. He remind me
Hey,
of a snake. He try to catch your ass when you ain't thinking about it. Like the
it's
Charlos,
smart though, bro.
they let you know that they coming for you.
That's
It ain't no
stupid.
hiding. They let you know that hey look, I'm coming for you, dog. And I'm not hiding this shit. I'm not being quiet for nobody. I don't care where
Yeah.
we at. I'm letting you know. I'm coming for you.
In,
That's what they
in
remind
real
me of.
life, in real life, that
I
works
see
for
what you
certain
mean,
cats.
D3. I see what you get.
In real life, that works for certain cats. For other cats, that shit'll get you hurt. You can't always announce what you get ready to do. The art
Hey,
of war
I'm hey,
is not like that.
they from Houston, so it ain't like they grew up in a small quiet town. They from Houston, so I'm quite sure they had to go through some things in their life.
Yeah. Dari said, "What's up to T?" And Derek James, he's saying Crawford cheated. Womack used a time machine to win. And Bernie Scientists created advanced boxing gloves. They all cheated. Robotic boxing gloves. Those
He said them
Everlast.
niggas had bad tempers.
The motor blew up the last pair of Everlast against Avanesian, right?
Oh man.
This is the main event. I gotta end this right after this fight, guys. I gotta wake up at 5 and stuff. My wife should be home by then.
What is these heavyweights?
Yeah, this is the main event. Jerry Forrest and Robert Hall, heavyweights. I got D3.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that. I done dropped off and still got my other joint up there. I don't know how I did that.
You're
Foster look like
moving around for shit.
he look like he learned something from that daggone big baby fight.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like. I think you're
you
exactly
got him hurt.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Dude trying to stay away like a mother.
Yeah. I said, he on his toes. He on his Peter Pan.
And again, Hall smothered and tied up pretty quickly there.
I think this is probably the most commanding round either has had in this time from Jerry.
What we waiting for?
Short uppercut there. Short left uppercut from Forrest.
Yeah, he blinded him with
Man, yo, that's the thing with heavyweights, man. They don't have to be in any particular type of condition that looks, you know what I'm saying? They can look any old kind of way and knock your shit off.
From Forrest. This is the round. Probably, I would say the first round of the fight when you're looking.
I was live on Facebook with this, and they said that Golden Boy blocked my shit on Facebook. I was like, this ain't even Golden Boy. What the fuck? It's not no Golden Boy event, huh?
Yep.
No. Hell no.
no means
I don't know what. It says Golden Boy always bitches about their content, bro. That's why they gave me a quick like, Facebook.
Golden Boy want to be a part of everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they had a fighter in here on this event. Maybe one of these guys might have been signed to Golden Boy or something. I don't know.
I've seen some of older Jerry Forrest fights. I wonder if this is a lighter Jerry Forrest.
You gotta lead with that straight right.
Energy here as we're going into the fourth round. Forrest still looks in great condition and still pumping that jab.
This Forrest is the darker fellow.
Yeah, the black and red.
Yeah, he's not a natural southpaw, is he?
I don't know. I think he is a natural southpaw.
They're right in our living room here, tied up a little bit, but Hall's working on the break here. Smart veteran move.
I think he is. Because most of the time, if you're not a natural southpaw, you tend to go back orthodox.
I don't know. He using it. He ain't shooting that left like he a left-handed cat.
That was a good body shot.
Mm-hmm. He ain't like that shit. Oh baby. But look at his left hands. They're always whipping. They're not like precise and straight like that right. Like he on it with that jab, but he not. His lefts are looping. They're not. You're not throwing nothing definitively straight.
He might be right-handed.
Yeah.
He just fights southpaw. That's how I am. I'm
That's what
right-handed, but I'm right-handed, but I fight southpaw. I don't know why, but I'm right-handed.
I'm right-handed and I fight right-handed.
Yeah.
Like, all my cousins, they right-handed, but they fight southpaw.
Hey man, if it works, use it.
And when I clean windows, man, I gotta clean windows with both hands, man. So yeah, I gotta.
Forrest Cano's back, get some body shots in there. Another looks like
Yo, I don't know how you fuck with some of them some of the heights you be at, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Skywalker, the next time you doing a fight prediction and your ass is going over the wall as you doing a fight prediction, please cut the camera off. I'm not trying to see that shit. I do not want to see. I do not want to
I'm
see.
waiting for the sketchy buildings. I usually do a lot of sketchy shit in the wintertime, but
Yo,
I'm
I
waiting
do
for
not
them.
want to see an accident on FaceTime. I mean, on Facebook. I am not trying to see that. I mean, Instagram. I'm not trying to see an accident on Instagram. That nigga be talking as he going over the wall. No, concentrate on getting over the wall first, and then you can do the video. That nigga he let go and was sitting there talking. Man, had me nervous as hell, and I ain't even on no damn wall.
Yo, but he ties those knots all the time, bro. That's like what he does.
That's like every day, bro. Yeah.
I already know that.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. You know what? I made a mistake the other day, bro, and I'll admit it, bro.
No,
And I haven't done that in years. I haven't done that in years, bro. So I gotta really focus sometimes when I'm at work.
No, I remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to not make no more fucking mistakes, brother.
I went over a building. I went over a building the other day, bro, and we got two ropes, right? One rope you rappel on, one rope's your backup. You know, in case you fall and shit. Well, thing is, my backup rope, I didn't even put a clip on that motherfucker. I tied the knot and just placed it on top of the anchor, bro. Yeah, I went over that motherfucker, bro. When I got back up on the roof and I seen that shit wasn't clipped, I was like, "Oh, what the fuck, bro?" Like,
yeah, it was one. The first time I seen Skywalker post a daggone picture, I swear to God, he had to be up every bit of good 100, 200 feet in the air, and he's sitting there taking pictures. I'm like, no, I am not trying to see this shit. I'm not trying to see it.
Hey,
This was like the
bro,
first
it's
time
so
I ever
badass.
went to Skywalker IG. It was like the first time I ever went. He had just put a post up. I'm looking, and it was like a little short video of him on the wall, I mean, on the rope. I'm looking, I'm like, dog, everybody below him looked like ants. It's too fucking high.
Yeah, that building was 400 feet. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's
Man.
exactly what I'm talking about. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not trying to see that shit. No, I get nervous when I go across the daggone Delaware Bridge. I'm sitting there. I don't even drive across it, and I don't even understand why I don't drive across it no more. I used to go back and forth from New York to DC all the time. Now I can't even drive across the Delaware Bridge. I always tell my wife to drive. I
Yeah.
pull over right before I get to the bridge, and I get in the passenger seat. She get in the driver's seat, and I lay my seat all the way back. And just sit there and
What you
have
talking
my
about
eyes closed.
by the water gap? You talking about by the water gap?
The Delaware Bridge that goes from the beginning of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The Delaware Bridge. No, I could drive, and I don't even go on the top part of the daggone George Washington Bridge. I go on the bottom.
They got a bridge out here, bro. It's a gorge, man, and it's like a big canyon. It's like the Grand Canyon, bro. It goes down about 800 feet. It's in Taos. The name of the town is called Taos, and I tie off to the bridge, bro. I have 1,200 feet of rope, and fuck, bro, that's my biggest. I have to put that shit on the YouTube. You guys will trip out, bro. But if you ever look at the gorge, 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 New Mexico, I'm gonna do a video on that fucker one day. Watch.
I'm not even watching that shit.
He said, I'm not even watching that shit.
That's a free fall too. That ain't even a building. That's just a bridge.
You know what? I think I know where it came from too. I think I know where it came from. Why I'm nervous going across the bridge. It was, I forgot what year it was, but that fucking bridge that collapsed in Minnesota. Ever since then, I've been nervous. Ever since then, I've been nervous.
I want to go skydiving.
You go skydiving by your damn self. I watch you die.
I want to know. I'm not going by myself. I'm going with a fucking instructor. I don't know how to skydive.
I'm not.
But I don't want to be afraid, bro. I want to do it. I want to just like fucking get over it. I'm scared of dogs, so I got a dog.
No, that shit ain't gonna make you. That shit ain't gonna make you get over. You gonna be still scared. You gonna probably be even more scared.
I don't think so.
I want to get over. No, that shit is not gonna let you get over. You gonna be still scared. No, I remember the first time I rappelled out of a damn helicopter, I was nervous as hell. So I went down that goddamn rope so fucking slow. They were like, "No, that's not how you're supposed to go down. That's how I'm going down." It took me literally 10 times before I got comfortable rappelling out of a helicopter.
Yo.
You gotta learn that position. That position is not a normal position that you get in when you rappel out of a helicopter. That L, and they teach that like on a tower, bro. Like when they teach you how to rappel in boot camp, a lot of guys can't get in that position, bro. It's in your head. It's in your mental. You know what I mean? You don't want to put your back first over a building. You know what I mean? In the shape of an L, you know.
I'm gonna shake my shit in a motherfucker into a butterfly so I can fly up out of this bitch. Give me some damn wings. I still get nervous on the goddamn plane, and I've been on so many fucking plane trips. I get nervous whenever we hit some turbulence. I get nervous.
Yeah, oh buddy. Hell yeah.
First thing I do, soon as we hit some turbulence, the first thing I do, I look right at the stewardess. I look at the stewardess. If them motherfuckers look nervous, I'm scared as shit.
Oh,
if they look like it ain't nothing going on, I'm like, all right, okay, it ain't nothing.
You're a trip, bro. You are a trip, yo. When we hit turbulence, I close my eyes and I talk to God real quick.
I do the same thing. I
finished doing what I was doing.
No, but I look at the stewardess, because if the stewardess look nervous and they start putting on their seatbelt real fast, I know it's a problem. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I know how to do this, PC. I know all the tactical shit, bro. You know what I mean? I could go Australian. I could go through windows. Fucking, you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah. So this shit's pretty. The window cleaning is easy, bro.
Say Skywalker was an airborne ranger. I was just a ranger. I wasn't airborne.
Yeah, I was in a Ranger battalion, so a lot of people that get the tab, they don't spend time with the actual battalion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I wasn't no airborne ranger.
yeah.
Going on about a minute left in the round, but Paul is really starting to.
They got a really cool song.
Yeah, they got a lot of songs, bro. See you walk
Nigga,
on it down the street. His
hold
take
on.
like a rocket ship.
This nigga said they got a real cool song. Nigga, there ain't no song, it's a cadence.
We got a bunch of cadences. Yeah. See
Hey,
you walk.
Nigga said they got a real
When
cool song.
it's a really cool song. When you live in that civilian life, it ain't no fucking cadence to me. It's a song.
Just hovering.
Dog, if
Hovering.
you tell your platoon sergeant, hey dog,
Airborne Rangers, lead the way. Sitting in my foxhole, sharpening my knife. Up comes the enemy. So I had to take the drive.
dog, if you tell your daggone platoon sergeant, hey, sing that song again, he gonna be like, drop down and give me 50 right now.
Recognizing the fact that
goddamn song.
full of knowing the hazards of my chosen profession, I will uphold the honor, prestige, decor of my Ranger regiment. Acknowledging the fact that a Ranger is a more elite soldier who arrives at the cutting edge of battle by land, sea, or air. I accept the fact that my country expects me to move farther, fight faster and harder than any other soldier. Energetically will I meet the enemies of my country and defeat them on the field of battle, for I am better trained and will fight with all my might. Surrender's not an option. Surrender's not an option. Never shall I leave a fallen comrade into the hands of an enemy. I will drive on exceptional fortitude, though I be the lone survivor. Rangers lead the way. Whoa.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Joe Joyce and Jerry Forrest, right? There you go. That's a good matchup. Dari, man, he's a heavyweight himself, man. I follow him, man, and he's into heavyweight boxing, bro.
Hey, Skywalker, when did you come out of military?
2010, I got out.
Oh shit! Man, I've been out long before you got out.
I did 01 to 2010.
Nigga, I was out before you even went in. I was out 5 years before you went in.
Oh, 5 years, yeah.
I got out in '96.
And we are in the 7th.
Yeah, 01 to 2010.
Co-main event, Jerry Forrest versus Robert.
I miss it, man. I miss it. It was a lifestyle, man.
What branch you was in, D?
Huh?
What branch you was in?
Army.
Army?
Yeah. The
We did 3
Ranger.
years.
If you hear anybody say Ranger, they was in the Army. Rangers are only with the Army.
Airborne, air assault.
What do you think of that when you see them together like that, Kuka?
Yeah, I was a combat engineer.
Yeah,
I wanted to enlist in the Marines. My brother didn't let me do that. My brother was in the Marines. I wanted to go to the Marines.
My father was a Marines drill instructor. My cousin went to the Marines, and I got a friend of the family that went to the Marines. My father told me never to go to the Marines. My stepfather, he was retired from the Air Force. He wanted me to go to the Air Force, but I ended up going to the Army.
Hey, Brian, you know what I did in the military though? I was in a reconnaissance Ranger battalion. It's called RRB, like a headquarter battalion. But I wasn't infantry, bro. I wasn't. You know what I did? As I called in artillery and mortar. I blew people up with a radio, bro. And so the guys that are pinned and shit, I can make like night turn into day. I can set up
a part of the 17th Engineers in Fort Hood, Texas, 19th Battalion.
I was in the 3rd of the 75th Ranger Regiment, and I was in after I left battalion, I went to a parachute infantry battalion, 82nd. So I went to airborne unit. They jumped once a week out of airplane, Brian.
That's funky, bro.
Dog,
I respect it.
I ain't even gonna lie. the most fun I had in the military was in basic training. Because when I was at my regular duty station at Fort Hood,
Yeah.
every day it was the same exact thing over and over again. We do PT. We do PT at 5 in the morning. Come back, have formation. Go to breakfast. Come back for formation. Go to the motor pool. Work on our vehicles for a while. Come back for formation. Go to the child hall for lunch. Come back to the motor pool. Get in formation and finish working on the vehicles at 4 o'clock. We was done. Every day, unless we went to the field.
We had fun. I had fun, bro, because we would take like take our weapons to our rooms, bro, our barracks rooms, like the 50 cal, the Mark 19, all our weapons, and clean them, and we play video games, bro, all day long, bro, just cleaning our weapons.
I had the most fun in basic training. Like basic training, we used to have each floor, because in my barracks there was 3 floors, and you got platoon, you got squad 1 on the first floor, squad 2 on the second floor, and squad 3 on the third floor. And at night we used to have floors trying to invade the next floor, and I was always on the first floor, but I was a squad leader because I was an E4 because I did 4 years of ROTC in high school, so I came in as an E4. So I was a squad leader, so I had big ass dudes in my squad, and I had 2 big dudes on each because we had stairs on both sides of the hallway. I had 2 on one stairwell and 2 on the next stairwell, and then I had everybody else in between. So whenever they try to come down to our floor, I had the big dudes sitting right there. They were stopping anybody from coming down, and if somebody happened to get past, I had the other people right there ready to go. They never could take over my floor, but we always took over the second floor and the third floor, but they could never take over the first floor.
It's back to round 1, isn't it?
We used to have fights.
They do look
We used to fight each other.
tired. I was just thinking that when at the last.
What's going on, BBO?
BBO.
Which nigga look gas?
They both look tired. The dark skinned dude looked tired. Forrest looked tired at the end of the last round. Super tired when they went down in the corner.
BBO, I'm gonna need to get your picks, BBO, for every single game this weekend.
It is a little disappointing that there's a second warning for flash photography in a big fight.
Yeah, he lost to Big Baby Anderson.
Who, Forrest?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost to Big Baby.
He needs to go back down to the body.
Like we were mentioning with some of the previous fights, Robert Hall needs something big, but I don't know if
Your ass would be tired too. You throwing a bunch of shots, and nigga ain't going nowhere. Y'all just start laying on each other. Pause. You be tired too.
He's some big motherfuckers too.
Pause.
Ain't no pause. He's some heavy motherfuckers.
I'm glad BBO wasn't in the chat when Skywalker said his tattoos.
Oh yeah.
That was definitely a pause moment.
And when I go swimming with my kids, bro, I feel awkward, bro. I feel like the gangster parent. You know what I mean? Like fucking.
Yo, man, it is what it is, yo. You got tattoos, bro. Ain't nothing gangster about body art.
I just wouldn't have said that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he said that, John, I was like, hold up, did he say what I just think he said?
Yeah. I've had homies trip out. They're like, damn, you look like a damn fucking cholo without your shirt on. What the fuck, bro?
He said Big Baby might be a hype job.
Why you say that?
That's what BBO said. He said he might be a hype job. I don't think he a hype job. I think he's overhyped. I don't think he a hype job. I just think he might be overhyped.
I just think I think that we put too much stock in these cats to get in how old they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Big Baby's
Like
only
he's just
24.
a young dude.
Yeah, he's only 24.
He's a young big guy, bro. He's just young, man. He
No,
don't know
no,
what the
yeah,
fuck he want to do. He's
no, he
athletic. He's a big athletic young dude. He like D Free when you was 24. What could we tell you? When I was 24, what could they tell me? You could take over the world when you're 24. You just ain't got the fucking sense to.
I know he just. I mean, if you think about you look at Big Baby, you be like, okay, that nigga like he probably about 29, 30. But then you hear that he's the same age as Devin Haney, you be like, nigga, this nigga a kid.
This nigga's the same age as my son.
He's a year older than my son, my oldest son, and younger than my oldest stepson.
He's younger than my older son. Right, like yeah.
I'm old enough to be. I'm old enough to be Big Baby's father.
Fact.
We are waiting for the final decision.
Yeah, he acts like he doesn't love it, BVO. Like that's what I mean. He's uncertain. He's been given a gift, and he
said it. He said he don't want boxing to define him. He said he want to do something other than boxing. He don't want that to be his defining moment of his life is being a boxer.
I'm not mad at that, but I mean, if for the meantime and in between time, what's gonna give you bread like that you could do right now?
I've never been to Thailand, teach, but I've been to the Philippines and Korea. But I've had some NCOs that moved to Thailand. Like, had some friends that were in the army that moved to Thailand, and shit. I heard it's pretty nice.
I don't know if he's gonna become the next future heavyweight champion. I don't know. He got to work on his defense. He get hit just a little bit too much to be messing with the likes of Tyson Fury or Usyk. He get hit just a little bit too much.
He was in Tyson Fury's camp, so I don't see Tyson Fury as too much of a problem for him. I think a motherfucker like I think Ruiz would fuck him up, and I think that F.A. Ajagba would be a good that would be a good matchup.
No, just because he was in the camp doesn't mean he could do anything with Tyson Fury. Like a lot of people be taking that sparring shit literally. No, it's called it's sparring. No, you spar because like Tyson Fury brought him in there to work on something. Tyson Fury wasn't in there to fight Big Baby. He brought him in there to work on something. So Big Baby might have been getting out on Tyson Fury or whatever, but Tyson Fury wasn't trying to get out on Big Baby. He was trying to work on something. That's why when I hear people say, "Oh, I beat him up in sparring," okay, what you doing in a real fight though? You beat him up in sparring. What you doing in a real fight? Because I know what sparring is about. It's about working on the fighter that's about to fight. They're trying to work on something.
Working on your technique, or you're working on getting the looks that you would get from him emulating another person.
Right.
I get it.
So like when they say, "Oh, that,"
but also
he did this.
What it does give you is a gauge of that person's speed and power, because you can't fake those things. It does. You can't fake those things.
No, it don't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can. So. No, it's just like I'm gonna tell you how you can fake those. It's the same way you sparring somebody, right? And you going all out in sparring, but then you sparring your daggone son. You're not gonna go all out on your son. You might give him a couple of shots here and there. You're not going all out on your son. So you can fake it. You can fake it. You're not going to hit your son with all your might. You might throw a little bit of quickness here and there, but you're going to be sitting there playing around your son. You're not trying to kill your son. But the next man, you might try to hit him and go all out on him. So you can fake it.
Yeah, I get it. But yes, I understand. I mean, however, I do not I do not use the same theory as you because my one of my kids is bigger than me and the other one is the same size as me. So I don't look at them niggas like oh I'm gonna hold back. That's just foolishness.
Okay, you
But
not you.
I understand.
I take your sons out of it. Your daughter is sparring you. You ain't gonna go all out on your daughter.
I'm not gonna hit my daughter at all.
No, but if she a boxer and she wants you to spar, you like, okay, I get in there and spar with her. But you ain't gonna be hitting her with your full might, and you probably ain't gonna be going as fast as you normally would if it was a dude in there.
That's true.
There are female boxers. There are women that spar men, but I don't think those men all the time go all out on those women because they're women.
Mm-mm. I mean,
now some of them might do, some of them might do, but I'm not gonna say all of them.
I think some of them might have to go hard with Clarissa Shields. I think she's like I think that bitch can fight. You know what I'm saying? I think some of the niggas not the well-known cats, but I think some of them people really be having to ring her bell.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, maybe, but me personally, because Clarissa Shields is, I don't see her as a real big puncher. I don't think you really have to go all out on Clarissa Shields.
Right.
Because I mean, I'm not saying she can't hurt you. I'm just saying majority of the time those punches probably not hurting you. They're probably not hurting you.
It's just by the class of fighter she is. Like if she's fighting a fighter of no renown, you know what I'm saying? Like he might be like 27th in the ranking, but he's still formidable to me or you, but not to her.
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter that she can see and that he outweighs her shit. Like this, just where she places her punches, you might have to ring her bell. Like, fuck this bitch.
I understand what you're saying. Me personally, I just can't see a professional fighter going all out on a female. Now, I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying there's not some that do. I just can't picture a professional male going all out on a female.
I mean, if she in there, she going all out on you, then I don't feel no kind of way about it. Like I have my morals in as far as men with hitting women and shit, but like if you talking about in a competition as far as boxing, like man, she get in there, she getting equal rights and left, man. Fuck her.
No, I mean I got on headgear and everything. We got on 16-ounce gloves. I got on headgear. That shit ain't bothering me.
Hey D-Free, I'm just gonna. You guys can stay cooking, bro. I'm gonna leave my channel up, bro. I gotta crash out. My wife just got home, so.
All right.
Good night, brother.
Hey, but yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll just shut down my laptop. I guess it'll let the stream run. That's fine.
That's about.
All right, cool, man. Peace, guys.
Yeah, I just don't say. I'm not saying that there's not some men that do, because I'm quite sure there are some men that do. I just can't see a lot of them doing it, because, I mean, you look at it, you're like, okay, this is a female. I'm not going all that. Yeah, she might catch me with a couple of good shots or whatever. I might throw one hard shot just to let her know, hey, don't be coming in there like that. But I'm not gonna be going all out on a female because it's a female. I'm like, because me personally, me doing it, I'm like, okay, what the fuck am I getting out of it? It's a female. What am I getting out of it? She the one that's getting all the work out of it. I'm not getting nothing out of it. I'm just here to give her a different look here and there, because those guys that's in there with Clarissa Shields is to give her a different look. They to work her out. She's not there to work them out. They there to work her out. So they there to give her a different look.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't see. I mean, yeah. Unless if you're just there to let her work on something, then yes. But if there has to be some type of opposition, though. There has to be some type of give and go. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some type of firing back, or she's not working on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. There are some guys that do, but I think a lot of them are in there just to give her a different look. Like some dude just might be fast or might be a mover or whatever. So they want her to be able to walk that person down or fight off her back foot or stuff like that. so they'll bring somebody in there that's going to make her fight a certain way so that she can get a different look. But it's not necessarily in there to throw big shots the whole sparring section to try to knock her out, because
Right.
majority of the women ain't fighting like no dudes. They fighting like a female. Now, there's a couple of them that's heavy-handed that can get you out of there, but majority of the females are fighting like females. They're not hitting you with no big ass shots like a dude would.
Yeah, it's more technique.
Yeah. So I think a lot of those guys. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying all of them, because I'm quite sure there's a few of them that try to go in there. Some of them might not even like Carissa Shields, but they getting paid to be her sparring partner, and they're like, look, I'm about to fuck her ass up. She talks too fucking much. So
Yeah, I'm
I'm quite
stop
sure
this
there's
bitch.
right. I'm quite sure there's a couple of dudes like that, but for the most part, I think those guys are just in there to work on certain techniques with her.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope so. I like Clarissa Shields. I like that she's confident. Yo, I don't see nothing wrong with her
No, I don't
confidence.
see.
I mean,
I don't
she's
see nothing
brash,
wrong.
but
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with her confidence, because she's not disrespectful about her confidence. Like, I could see if she was
right.
disrespectful. She's not disrespectful. Now, when it's fight time and she's about to fight somebody, yeah, she's gonna go at that opponent. But when the only person I ever seen her really show some type of feelings
Marshall.
towards it was
Marshall.
Marshall. That's the only one. Everybody else, they go at it before the fight, and then after the fight, it's all hugs and kisses and shit. She cool with him.
I mean,
Even with the
tried to be cool with. She tried to have some class with Marshall.
yeah, she did at the end of after the fight was over. She tried to, but even like with Alyssa Bungardner, when Alyssa Bungardner was like, oh, she can't, she ain't got no power, this and that, and a lot of people got on Alyssa Bungardner for saying what she said. Carissa Shields still look at her as her little sister. She don't look at her as
Yeah.
an opponent. She looks at her little sister. They cool. Well, that's why I was like,
And rightfully so, bro.
I don't understand why a lot of people. I mean, I understand why a lot of people don't like her, because they can't beat her. So I mean, if you can't beat her, then you like, man, fuck this. She always talking shit, but you can't do nothing about it.
I mean, that's frustrating. That's like Tom Brady.
Similar to Bud. Like, sometimes Bud be saying shit and be getting under niggas' skin, but there's nothing you can do about it because you can't beat him.
I mean, it is what it is.
Shadeja Green and Franchon Cruz got ordered to fight for the title.
Oh, they did get ordered? I know that.
Yeah. So
Marsha,
Savannah Marsha hurt herself, so Cruz get the fight Shadeja Green.
Oh, that's gonna be a good. Shadeja Green gonna stop Cruz though. That's gonna be a good fight for as long as it lasts. I think Shadeja Green gonna stop Cruz. Because I saw what Shadeja Green did with Savannah Marshall, and Franchise Cruz did with Savannah Marshall, and Shadeja Green is a much better boxer than Savannah Marshall, and I think she hits harder than her too. I think Franchise Cruz gonna get stopped. I would hate to see it because I like Franchise Cruz, but I think that's what's gonna happen. I think she's gonna get stopped.
Yo, what? Where'd I put my shit at, bro? I'm having a whole episode with my belongings. I have no idea where I put my phones at, see.
Oh, that sound like you might have smoked a little bit too much.
Nah, hell no. Man, listen, don't get me started, Dick.
What they didn't give a date of the fight. They just ordered the fight.
I'm sure there has to be some type of, they have to respond by such and such date.
They said we need to see Thurman and Shields. I truly believe that Shields. I truly believe that Shields might give Thurman a problem for as long as she can, but then eventually Thurman is going to end up hurting Carissa if they would ever do that shit for real. That's why I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't want to see it.
That's not a good matchup.
No,
it's just not. That's not
I mean,
entertaining to me.
however we I mean, I know we all see Carissa Shields as a hell of a female boxer, whatever. That's still a grown ass man that has power. Yeah. That's a grown ass man that got power. He can seriously hurt Carissa Shields.
Yeah, them body shots hitting different for ladies than
Yeah.
for the fellas.
Fuck the body shots. The head shots hit different.
Nah, the body shots. Remember where their reproductive shit is at, bro.
Yeah, I know that too, but I'm just saying them motherfucking head shots is going to hit different as well. A grown ass man hitting your ass to the head. You ain't got no headgear on. It's different than when you got headgear on and you got 16-ounce gloves on. It's much difference. You got on 8-ounce gloves with no headgear. That shit hit different. And like I said, regardless of how we feel about Keith Thurman, that nigga still can punch. He still can punch. He might not be the Keith Thurman that he once was. He's still a grown ass man that can punch. That's the last thing to go is your power.
That time off made him soft to the body.
That nigga was soft to the body before the time off. That nigga was soft to the body before the time off. He was getting hurt to the body well before he had his time off. Well before that, like 4 or 5 fights before that, he was getting hurt to the body. That man, I don't know what it is about Keith Thurman. I think that man had a broken rib when he was a kid or something. That shit just never healed right. Might heal with the bone facing in. I don't know. That nigga always get hurt to the body. That nigga got about the weakest body I ever seen.
Body shots just don't feel nice. I'll chalk it up to that. Body shots don't feel nice. I don't care how good you take. They don't feel good.
No, I understand that, but if you're a professional fighter, you're supposed to be able to know how to work around body shot because you're going to get hit in the body. You're going to get hit in the face. You're going to get hit in the arms. But it's like you hit that nigga in the body, it's like everything shuts down. That nigga forget that he a professional fighter. That nigga thought he think he a track star. That nigga start running around the ring.
He's smart, man. That's ring IQ, bro.
That nigga get hit to the body. That nigga get hit to the body. He immediately turn to Usain Bolt. As soon as he get hit to the body. Like, damn, I ain't never seen Keith Thurman move that fast before.
Smart man. Yeah, I remember when Pacquiao had him hurt to the body. He was Jiminy Cricket up on out of there.
Shit, motherfucker, Riverside.
But that's smart because there's a lot of dudes that'll let their ego take over in that moment and get beat the fuck up. So I'm not mad at it.
Riverside had his ass hurt to the body. I'm like, damn, this nigga can't even punch. Shit, even Mario Barrios had him hurt to the body. I'm like, God.
Mario Barrios punch though. Mario Barrios he's not a light-handed cat.
No, but at that time, I mean, when he fought Keith Thurman put on all that daggone muscle and he still got hurt to the body. You ain't never seen Keith Thurman coming in the ring looking like way he looked when he fought Mario Barrios. That nigga was cut up.
Muscle takes up oxygen though. That shit makes you tired fast.
It makes you tired fast, but it don't make your body weak. It make your body stronger. That nigga body is still the same. Like that motherfucking muscle was drawn on. It wasn't actual muscle. I'm about to get up out of here. This is my second live I done been on. I did my live earlier. Right. I'm gonna holler at y'all fellas tomorrow.
All right, brothers. Good night, y'all.
All right.